Okay, no one gives a shit. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Thursday Night Delights with our world and what the world is watching. RRF1, guys, returns with a fucking bang. A big bang. An Rouge style bang. There it is, just as I said it. We are here, guys, with round number 13, Season 2 of RRF1 Division 3, formerly known as F3, for those of you who haven't showed up for fucking 19 weeks. God fucking shame you for not showing up. Oh, fuck! It's fucking raining, mate! And Park Ferme's on! I like these odds.
Mate,
by the way,
sorry about that, yeah.
there was someone
I took my
who
plan
always there.
I took my
He's
plan
back.
and
It's
it took
been
ages to fit it back in
13
again.
weeks. Yeah, I guess you guys haven't missed that. It's been about 13 weeks, guys. Me and Mark have threatened to kill each other about 14 times, bitched to each other about 16 times, caused fucking murders on the RF1 page, but we're still fucking here, people. We've brought him back for, I don't know if it's going to be 1 week only, I don't know if it's going to be 60 weeks only, I couldn't really give a fuck either way, but he's here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Dragoon, welcome back to the fucking commentary box, my man. How you doing?
Really good, mate. Nice to be back, especially at my favourite track, Belgium. I mean, rain.
45 seconds into the lobby, mate, and no one is even dreaming of coming out. And forgive me, guys, if you are tuning in. Oh, we got someone, Neglects. Neglects is first one out. We keep that no point going. That was a hell of a bit, mate. I tell you, fucking curry for dinner, mate, with naan bread as well. Go on.
I got a new
I'm
sound.
popping on, so I thought no. Don't worry, mate, it'll reset itself by next session, and I'll probably have no sound cue too. Yeah, it'll be all good, mate. So RRF1, just going to update the title quick. Division. Forgive me, guys, if I don't update this. Yeah, that's not the ideal line to go through there, to be honest with you.
It's a good job it's that outlet.
Quadro makes it up there quite well. We've got Telfie. I'm literally just watching people go up on Rouge. Forgive me, guys, it does say on the screen that I'm playing Goat Simulator. Telfie, that is not good for your health either. Oh my god. Yeah, I think, at the moment, Mark, it currently says I'm playing Goat Simulator. So I think I need to change that a little bit. One hell of a stream earlier. So we've got four guys. I'm going to go back on board with Neglects and quickly. We'll go into TV Pod just to show you how he traverses the track. It has been not since Abu Dhabi in Season 1 that me and myself and Mark have done a commentary for whatever reason. Basically, I summed all the reasons up. We just basically have spent the last 3 months bitching at each other. Not gonna fucking lie.
It got heated.
It got bit, yeah, but thinking about it, it got heated for fuck all reason. Generally because we kind of pretty good friends and we just end up fucking just round at each other. You threatened to murder me. I probably threatened to murder you.
I think it all started from the word retard.
Pretty much. And hey mate, there is nothing wrong with that word. I call everybody that. I call my own daughter it, she calls me it back. Trust me. Right then, we are ready to roll, ladies and gentlemen. We have got Lost Soul. We have got Amsterdam discreetly in the chat. Let's go, Mearhead. Oh my god, Neglect is struggling. We have Rain. Jason Pennells, according to Amsterdam, says he has lost his wing. That is not a good start. He's got no wing left.
I'll get back in. Try again.
So yeah, we are back here. Titles updated, right, and so Neglects now. I just want to let you all know, when you're looking at playback, this will be under the title Goat Simulator.
I'd be more
worried until tomorrow morning.
I'd be more worried, yeah, but it's fucking sheep somebody else in actually live in Wales.
Mate, well, to be honest with you, I actually, on Goat Simulator, as a bit of a spoiler for those of you who are not going to watch the video back, because if I were you, I wouldn't either. Basically, I found a white goat, and I actually called him Poz because he looked like a sheep. If I couldn't take the piss out myself, we were able to Neglects, Jesus Christ, well held.
Saved it.
So we're going
with no wing as
well. I
well.
think the next one, oh no, it's Pennells, JP no wing, mate. Yeah, JP no wing. So he's come back in the pitch, yeah, he's just come back in now. Yellow flag sector 1, and Quadro Huncho is the first casualty. Fine lap, Quadro Huncho explodes.
What's that
I
song?
think we're going to see if Quadro Huncho is dead, basically. He's Gripmaster. There he is, Quadro Huncho, no wheels. Ali Huncho. It's back, ladies and gentlemen. The dynamic duo, the first two people who ever commentated on our RF1 race, we're here. Neglects then, coming around. It's not going to be the quickest lap in this case. This is just really a feeder lap, kind of getting a feel of it. To be honest, Mark, I think with the amount of people that I think we're going to have crashing out here, I think setting a lap time is going to be perfect. We've got a yellow flag in sector 3 as well. Fuck knows what's happened there. But yeah, basically, you know, because everybody's going to explode, you just get a time lapping. You get a time lapping.
Went out, I don't know which one it was, but it's gone out and...
Oh, Beer's gone. Beer's gone. Where's he dead? Where's he died? I can't find him.
I got signed.
I think it might be up
I
at
got
Rouge.
signed.
Whatever you did, tell everyone else. Forrester was actually... Forrester
Mate,
can no longer race on Fridays,
I
by the
just
way.
went onto the race report, yeah, clicked on it, come back out of it, and I got signed.
So is that the way that we do it then? Basically, in future, guys, just get yourself on the race report then.
Yeah.
And both Alfa Romeos gone. Psychers are loving that. Yes, there's still bad blood between the Alphas and the Toros, probably because Alfa have probably scored more points than Toro will by the end of the season. Here comes Neglex then with a 1 minute 59.1. That's a nice little start there. Next car round, I believe, is Telfy. Telfy's actually... It was a pretty smooth lap by Telfy from what I've seen. Obviously, I was focusing on Neglex a little bit more. Here comes Telfy then round to complete the lap time. Oh my god, I mean, you can fishtail that round. I know it's raining. Why is part firmly on Wyburn? Because it is on. Basically, we trialled it at 2 minute 2 from Telfy, about 3 seconds slower. Top part firmly is on because it was trialled on Tuesday and it worked. Is the reason why. Yes, mate, it has changed. We've got yellow flag sector 3. Noswell is coming round. This is looking slightly quicker than Telfy from Noswell. Give me a minute here. Noswell comes across the line and goes second. It was. Gritmaster with a 2 minute 13 lap.
Yeah, sorry, mate. I just
So
had
let's
to do
go.
my fucking audio settings. I texted you the
all
other
good,
day, didn't I? Saying I lost all my TT times a lot. And cleared that engine over your voice, so I was like...
Mate, it's probably the best way to deal with it, to be honest with you. I'd have the engine over my voice as well, to be fair. Julku is going round. We've got Shrews. I think Julku is the next one round. Yes, he is. Julku is coming round then. He is currently going through Sector 3 in the Red Bull outfit, himself and Charles, who is currently second. Mate, Neglex is 1.1 seconds clear of the field.
Major, what's the weather
clear
like
of
in the
entire
race? That's
field.
what I want to know.
Mate, we don't know, but it is looking a bit lighter now. So will we potentially be seeing dry running, potentially in qualifying there? Barracuda, the guy who has been promoted to Division 1, proving that trials do work. And Julku is really, really struggling around here. Has he got full wing? I'm assuming so. He hasn't pitted back in. That's currently going to be a 4th place for Julku, 2:01.3. These guys are all just finding their feet. Gaz Burgess second in the championship and Dom leading the championship unique shots. Both there. Staffordshire, I believe the next one round is Shrews. Okay, who got his first ever front row start, correct me if I'm wrong, last week in Hungary. Belgium, a much different track, sorry. Shrews had an invalidated lap anyway, that is not going to count. Jason Pennells is going back round, and I believe this time he has got the entirety of his front wing. An ideal situation. Sector flag, yellow 2. Yellow 2 sector flag. Sector 2 yellow flag, that's the one. Oh, and that is not good from Jason Pennells. That is one of the best crashes I've ever seen. He's only just hit a wall.
I just caught that as well.
Oh, God. Ooh. Good driving from JP. Keep himself. Oh, good Lord. Oh.
Yeah, you can't turn.
Oh.
Where's the mini map when
awkward.
we won it? Like,
Yeah, I know, man. We need to see if anyone's fucking coming, man. Come on. Let's have a look. Everyone's saying, all right, there we go. Everyone's just getting himself. Everyone's getting himself in this site. Come on, man. I know you sometimes have a bit of a laugh about Gritmaster, man. We need to give it. Grit's having he's having low confidence here, guys. We need to give him a lot of support. Come on, Shaggy, fastest time, 58.8. He said it used to be his favourite track until they did the patch. The patch fucking ruined this lap. And Gaz Burgess, mate, I think he's going to smash that time here. And he comes across the line and 1.2 seconds quicker than Shag. Unique shots, ironically, right behind him.
well, obviously,
What a bloody start we've had here so far.
You need running power, yeah, to get top of the time sheets.
Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ, you're back. Oh, and Druid, that's another spinner. He actually kept out the wall. Oh, my God. I've counted 4 spinners up a Rouge. And we're in Q1, halfway through it. Druid letting everyone go through. Yep, they lets unique shots go through in his flying lap there. Oh,
Do
my
you know
God,
what, mate?
fucking Gazbird just come round and nearly rammed in the ass. Holy
Do you
moly.
know what? This is the first... I think because my favourite race is Belgium, followed by Canada. They're my only 2 favourite tracks. But with Belgium, it's... I don't know what it is about Belgium. It's like nobody knows.
Oh, Bear said he can't race. He's got family over. So let me know. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I guess he'll be backing out soon. We've got Jason Pennells coming round. Mate, I'll tell you what, this is a death trap. To be honest, Marky, it's a death trap, this track in the rain. It's
I love
ridiculous. Jason Pennell's currently going on a 2-minute 24 lap, and still pushing. That's good effort from JP. I know he did spin 2:27. Amazingly, right now that's through. Let's have a look here. So here comes, we got Druid, who's still going. He did have his spin a minute ago, which was quite an eccentric spin. We're going to get on board with Unique Shots, and he's currently championship leader. Oh no, my God, he's gone on the wall! Unique Shots in the wall. He's pushed it too hard. And it's dry, Mark. It is dry. Well, at least it's not
dry,
raining,
yeah.
of course. It's still very wet, but Dom went off coming through the end of Sector 2. I believe that was Stanley Corner we nicknamed that on Tuesday.
The guys that are in the pitting at the moment, yeah, if they can get to 2 minutes...
They're waiting.
Yeah, if they can get to 2 minutes and it's dry... Oh, that's the fucking curb!
Dom's planted the pits!
Yes, that's the curb that I posted on the last game. Watch out for that fucking white
he's
bit.
held Gaz up, he's held Gaz up,
There's a red on the inside. There's a race in the pit. That's
holy moly. Wait, that is the championship decider right there. They're both in a championship fight and they're both fighting to get in the fucking pits.
I remember
I
remember back in 2018, mate, I put a screenshot. Watch out when you go into the curb there, because there's a little hidden white bit.
And yeah, they found the little hidden white bit. Clearly.
Or pink bit,
Yep, my title's going. Dom, it's James. Can you please allow other cars to enter the pits? That's enter the pits. Thank you. Druid is going round on intermediates. I would probably just pit, to be fair. It is dry. The rain is going.
Just wait till 2 minutes, mate, and then go out.
I would probably go. I mean, do you know what I mean? Personally, I'd go out like 3 or something, because I know obviously the track evolution would be big, obviously. And that's Bob saying good evening, Bob the refugee. Oh dear, deaths, we have got an Austin has retired as well. I don't know what's happened there. I think that may be a crash himself. I did miss that. I was on board with Druid. Jason Pennell's coming back. Yeah, everyone's come back in the pits now. DRS enabled. There you go, folks. It is now officially dry time. I would wait a good few minutes, though. I wouldn't go straight out. Because it still will be a bit sketchy. We're going to go on board with Dark Mark and just follow him through. Going to be curious to see how Mark does on these tyres straight off the bat. Fucking hiccups today, mate, I tell you. Fucking Asda Cola as well, standard.
Oh, he's missed the apex.
Yeah, that wasn't the best line there through Mark. We're going to go back on TV pod. He is on his out lap, so he's just going to be feeling the track. Remember, this is his first lap out as well. So let's have a look here.
He's still got 100% ERS anyway, so I think he's...
Yeah, he's having a little bit of...
Yeah.
He's having a feeler, isn't
He likes to feel things.
Well, if he comes third, we'll be sure to ask him. I tell you. So we've got Noswell as well. He's currently out on the track. We've got Neglex currently out as well. Both Dragoon. Sorry, Druid. You're Dragoon. Fucking hell, put me off there. Druid is currently coming back into the pits. He's coming back out on the dry tyres. You'd expect everybody who is still alive in this race to be going out on the dry tyres. Noswell's really pushing hard on that outlap, by the way. Kind of getting a good feel for the track.
I've got a good feeling.
Tracks where your tyres don't overheat as much.
Yeah. I got a good feeling that people like Austin, not the Quadro, what's his name? Quadro Hunter.
Ali Huncho.
Yeah, regretting going out now.
Yeah, but then you never know. I mean, the weather on this game is about as reliable as as an RRF1 race report being done on time. I can say that because I'm the guy who fucking does it. Oh, Mark's really... Sorry. I'm the guy who does it. So, Mark really struggling through bus stop there. Let's see if he can get himself a good lap. It's going to hinder him a little bit because he had a bad line, had to run onto the curb.
Yeah, I struggle with bus stop every fucking...
Yeah, mate, you're the one fucking picking people up from the cunt. Dan Pennell says in the chat, who is that farmer in the commentary box? It's the same one, mate, who kept accusing you of bumming donkeys. That's quite ironic that you asked that question. We're going old school. No, he's not taking the piss out of my first name. Apparently Dan is getting a job with Network Rail. Well done, matey. Good luck, hopefully you get it. Mark, having a nice... well, he braked just after the 100 metre board. That's pretty much the optimal braking zone there.
Good so far, yeah.
Yeah, this is going to throw up a few shocks here. All depends when and where they come out. That's a yellow flag for sector one. That's Neglex. Neglex has exploded. Holy moly. Trying to catch someone. I think Drew... Yeah, it's Rouge. It must be Rouge. We're going to go on board quickly. We're going to go back to Dark Mark in a moment. I
I still know.
believe there was a car coming out the pits as well. Let's have a look at Telfy's point of view. Where is Neglect's? Look, Kashi's retired. I think the chip shop was a calling, unfortunately. So amazingly, all we have to do, mate, is get 5 people setting a lap. That's literally as simple as it gets. 5 people need to set a lap. Sorry, everybody needs to set a lap. Sorry, forgive me. We've got. Oh my God, Mark nearly crashed off there in the corner.
Yeah, watching that.
Townley has said that Mark licks the windows of the bus. I guess it brings a whole new meaning to the word windscreen wiper, I guess.
No, I actually get a second-hand lick because basically the passengers lick first and then I lick their lick. So extra flavour.
Lick recycling, I think they call it. Dark Mark comes across line 1 minute 50. That is through. He's through.
Yeah.
And next one come round is Noswald.
Who?
Noswald, this is looking like a Noswald. He's the new driver, mate. He is Tally with the laughing faces. Noswald comes across line 1 minute 51. He's through. Mate, they're all through. All you got to do is set laps. You just got to complete the laps that you're on.
Guys coming
you are guaranteed to be through.
Yeah, flags at 1.
Why have you been? Sector 1, is that another one? Is that another one off? Good. Oh, look at that. We're on board with Jocko. Well, he traversed that quite well. I don't know, mate, because I'm just currently on board in Sector 1. There's a yellow flag, but there's no car crash there as far as I can see. Charles is coming round. Kakashi's left the session. You can try and bring him back in, mate, if that's all right. Just going to stick on board with the lads. Don't know what Kakashi's doing. I think he is literally off to the chip shop. He didn't get back in. He's not going to be there, I guess. Kakashi is not qualifying last, though, for a change. He's actually got himself into 19th place because Austin, who's below him on the chart, exploded, which isn't ideal. Wyburn coming round. Wyburn, one of the top guys. Oh, his Xbox went off. There you go. Psych in inverted commas and quotes. I lick their lick. Quote of the day. As base says QOTD. Wyburn is coming round then. He is going to be on a flying lap here. And I think, is that Druid in front of him? No, it's not. I didn't even see who the fuck was in front of him. I think it was Brad, potentially. Yeah, it is Brad, just in front. He's on an outlap, so we'll stick with Wyburn. And this, I think, should be good enough for first position comfortably here.
I keep thinking, yeah, Gaza burgers. But then I read a little bit more into it, and it's Gaza burgers.
Wyburn goes 4 seconds quicker. Well, that's a bit of a cheat code, isn't it? Charles has got himself a 1 minute 46.7. All these guys, well, 47.7, sorry, all these guys are through. As soon as you get a lap in, just pit. Just fucking pit. It's simple. And there is Big Hairy Jock, second place, 146.8. And we've got a crash here from Dual Coot.
Big cop.
Oh, let's have a look at Mrs. has messaged me what she's saying. Look, matey. Give me a minute, she's asking for socks for work tomorrow. Now, ironically, mate, Dual Coot is actually through. He can't get eliminated. Mustafa Shag has blown... Well, you've got yellow flags everywhere. Well, where the fuck am I supposed to fucking look then, mate? What the fuck? Oh, Gritmaster's gone off as well.
Yeah, I was going to say. It's now 4th, 5th now. Charles goes 4th.
JP. Telfy went into 3rd place, mate. Telfy's into P3. So Telfy's made it into Q2. Obviously, that's all you got to do is settle up. Gritmaster is guaranteed to come through as well. Mustafa Shag, by the way, has crashed off. Mark. Shaggy and Neglect's both gone. Gazby just 144.6. Speaking of cheat code, and oh my god, Brad Hamilton.
Druid.
Yeah, Druid's the guy who's got a corner named after him.
Oh, mate, no one would like. I think about this guy every single day when I drive the 3 and 4 bus. There is a road that I think I need to turn right, but it's not, and it's called Druid Road. I will take a photograph.
Fastest 44.4, so the gauntlet has been set. Brad Hamilton, he did have a bit of a scruffy lap, he will cross the line. Mark?
Okay.
Brad's out.
Yeah, I think
Brad's out.
It's back to
Brad Hamilton, one of the top 5 in the championship, is out.
Oh, Druid's out. He just crashed.
Druid!
Oh my god. There's the 2 cars go through as well at the same time. What the fuck? It's like fucking watching horse racing.
Mate, the 2 Haas cars are gone. Mark, we've got a bit of a slight issue. We have 12 cars in Q2. For God's sake. Well, amazingly, Quadjo if he didn't explode, would have got through. So Noswell is in 10th. Julku actually retired in the pits, by the way, people, as did Mark. Mustafa Shag neglects, Quadjo Beer, Brad Druid, Kakashi and Austin all out. What in... Druid is just... it's a fucking enigma. Let's have a look here. Honest to God, Mark, like I'm saying, like Bampinels comes up in the chat. Oh, sorry, Bob the Refugee comes up in the chat. And Jock says, bah. Fuck off, Jock, with your Goat Simulator reference. All you guys had to do was finish a lap uninvalidated to get through.
You had one job.
Cars explode. You have one job. You have failed that job. You're fired. So, amazingly, Q2 is going to be fun. There's only 2 people get knocked out. Well, that is what you call rather a unique qualifying session, no pun intended there, Dom, of course. Eliminated from qualifying, Mustafa Shag neglects Quadjo, Beer, Brad, Druid, Kakashi and Austin. Out of the people who have retired, the happiest one's going to be Kakashi, because he's going to be racing on a full stomach, may I say. So Gritmaster...
It depends where he sticks that fucking battered sausage.
We'll leave him to decide in his own time while he stands in the chip shop queue pondering his life.
Oh god, I have missed this.
Mate, there's nothing better than RRF1. Mate, and we're still waiting for all the fucking views to come in, my man. 19 views so far. Thank you all for spending your Tuesday. My fucking god, what fucking planet am I living on? I think I headbutted the wall too hard in Goat Simulator. Yeah, Thursday. Only been doing this for a year. So, ladies and gentlemen, Forrester obviously asking, but I think Forrester's a little bit too quick to get up there. Half dry, half wet. Oh, Mark! The race is half dry, half wet.
Cool, I love it. I love a bit of wet.
Did you just say cool? What the fuck?
I didn't know why I said that.
Cool, man.
Cool,
Peace.
dude.
He says with his fucking 1990s sunglasses that look like fucking saucepans.
I didn't even chat to Whiffy. I got no excuse.
Fuck, mate, I tell you what, the way Whiffy raced in fucking France, I don't think Whiffy's reflection talks to Whiffy after the way he fucking drove. Jesus Christ.
I think he's still in a game.
I think poor Jackie Cole still got fucking whiplash the way he fucking managed to cut 3 corners out and nudge him in the side, like. So, 2 people get eliminated here. Some upsets are through. Now, we do know Gritmaster said he is really struggling around this track, mate, but he's going to start the minimum of 12th. Good effort from Grit. Get yourself in there, mate. Like I said, he has a real chance here just by surviving.
And he's out first, I think. Unless Darmark
I think he is.
No, Darmark caught him. Oh no, Red Bull gets free Darmark.
Mate, we have a 4-mile track, mate. 5 cars are coming out within a fucking pube length of each other. I mean, what the fuck? Very long pube, but what the fuck, man? Seriously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars. On there. Look at them all together. Guys, this is worse than fucking Monza in real life.
Why is Terry Jock on a hard tire?
Starting on the hard, mate, and going on to the mediums. I guess it's just a strategy these guys can do, and plus it saves a set of soft tyres then for the race as well, doesn't it?
I don't know. I done it used hard on softs, and it worked a beauty. So if they got, yeah, it could work.
Saying that, they said it's a half dry, half wet race. That is a good point that you make, though, Mark. Actually, kind of if you kind of group them things together. Bob the Refugee is still in the chat. Questionable cube. There, pause. Cube. Why cube? What are you doing? Gritmaster then running on the soft tyre. Is literally a case of... Oh, go on.
Not gonna lie, mate. Fucking Bob the Refugee. The way he teleported last night and hit me, I thought he was actually fucking driving from a refugee camp outside of fucking France.
Why France? We're fucking Austria.
Because that's where all the refugees were.
Oh, yellow flag, sector 3. Who's gone off?
That is.
I think it was Charles letting cars go, but he's got Julku coming right behind him here. Jules just backed off as well. These guys are going to give each other a bit of room to run by the looks of it. So guys coming up to the main, there's about 6 or 7 people here, all on their out laps at one time. Jock is the first one. Okay, we're on board with Jock.
Sector 3. Just Grit Master on the grass. Just to let cars
On the
through.
grass, is he letting people... Mate, don't, Grit,
Yeah.
just stop. Right, he needs to get back into this. He's gotten back into that mentality that he's rubbish. Grit, stop it. Get yourself back racing. Just think back to Austria. I know he's watching. Get yourself back to Austria. In season 1 when we commentated on you nearly winning a race.
You can let cars, pass on the track as well.
Well, that's what I mean. People go on the grass. I'm like, you don't need to go that far over. Right, okay, here we go then. We're on board, big hairy Jock then coming around. This is his first competitive, well, I say competitive lap. You know, Q1 was really a write-off, wasn't it? If you set a time, you were through.
Yeah.
And only 12 people made it through from the 20 that started. Rouge claiming an absolute barrage of customers, and Jock's nearly ran into that white wall. I couldn't quite see what was on it. It looked like looked basically like the mess that Bob the refugee's car always ends up in on a Wednesday night. Take that as you will. But here comes Jock coming around Sector 2 then. So we're coming through the tight, twisty parts now. Sector 2 coming towards the arse end of the lap here now. We are literally well over halfway through. 1 minute 14, Jock. This is looking pretty good from Jock so far, barring that little run wide through the corner with no name. The corner that is unloved. The unloved orphan corner, I'm probably going to call it. I call it the pause corner because it's about as loved as I am. Anyway, right, so here comes Jock coming through, flying down Blanchard then. Well, literally over 200 miles an hour for parts of it. He goes down into the high ERS mode. Nice early braking.
I've got a feeling the 2 Red Bulls are trying to use the toe.
Mate, if it works, mate, it works. The legal strategy. Here comes Jock then, goes through with a 1 minute 46.2. Not a bad lap time on the hards, Mark. Only 7 tenths quicker than Jock. On the softs, that is probably, I'd probably say mediums or softs are the ones you want to run. Dual cool and Chalts.
Yeah, but then if it's
if
it's half wet, half dry, right? If the softs can get to the wet, but if the softs can get to the wet, you're laughing, aren't you?
Yeah, literally, mate. Or even mediums, softs or mediums. Mediums will do mediums. It's a soft to medium races, depending on how you manage your tyres. Obviously, if you're quite rough through Sector 3, it won't be. Here comes Grit Master. He comes across the line then and does a 1 minute 46.9. He beats Noswell. Very nice there from Grit. Currently both through at the moment. We've got Telfie and a unique shots going again. Dom did invalidate the first time there. I think Telfie is the next guy round. So we'll go aboard with Telfie. This is... Oh, Noswell's out. Noswell's out. Crash from Noswell up Rouge.
The car went off track with the humps as well at the same time.
We still call him Didcot after pretty much half a year of knowing him.
Yeah.
Read the fucking name, man. Yellow flag Sector 1. And yep, there's Noswell's mangled car. And that's another one for the car graveyard, which means only one driver now will get eliminated from this qualifying session. This is quite an unconventional qualifying session, people, it must be said. Everyone's going to die. Fucking hellfire.
Great, if you can hear me.
Oh,
mate.
psych, for fuck's sake. Mark, why don't lions play poker in the jungle? Too many cheaters.
Fucking bad joke.
We're it's gonna be psych.
I might get that joke here, my fucking Christmas cracker. You never know.
Mate, I think he did. I think he went raided his fucking parents' fucking cupboards, like, you know what I mean, and managed to find the fucking penguin bars, like, you know, remember them penguin bars with the jokes on the back, like. So, totally just put laughing faces, yeah. Yeah, about that. Unique shots comes through, and that should be cooking a full second position, half a second clear of Big Hairy Jock. We, I believe, have got the next one round is Jason Pennell's. The gift that keeps on giving, mate. I tell you what, he's had that nickname for a while. Cookie Chip christened him with it, but he has been fucking well improved. I know a couple of people have said, you know, he kind of gets his elbows out a little bit, but who doesn't, man? You know what I mean? JP, big improvements since the start of the year, and almost a regular point scorer now as well, which is what he set out for his goal to be for this season. He did take that a little bit heavy, which is going to probably drop him about half a second, and he does. May as well complete the lap. Because, oh no, he has to beat Noswell's time, doesn't he, as well? So he has to beat that time. It was invalidated anyway, so he's going to have another go. Which means we'll flick on to Wyburn just to make sure he doesn't die through a Rouge. We'll then quickly switch back over to Gaza Burgess. 27 views, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see if we can hit that magical 30 number. Here comes Gaza. Final corner then through the bus stop. Didn't even touch the curb, really, mate, in that case. But neglects, aka Beckham. Gaz Burgess staying with the fastest time of 1 minute 45.4 dark mark. There, Dragoon. 1 minute 45.5. That's really impressive there by Mark. Only
Not
being
bad.
a tenth of a second off Gaz Burgess. Very well done. Shrews is behind his teammate here. I'm intrigued to see what happens here. We're going to flick on board to Wyburn very, very quickly. He's the next guy coming round. Shrews handles that very nicely, almost as if to say, well, why are people having problems around here? Fuck you, I can do it better than most of you. I guess that's the whole point of racing, mate, isn't it, if you've got to say that. Wyburn coming through Sector 2 then. I don't know what these corners are called. I don't really give two fucks either because people usually blow up at them, so we'll call it blow up corner 1 and blow up corner 2. Here comes Jay Wyburn then. We've got a yellow flag Sector 1 and 2. Expect it all the way through the fucking Grand Prix. Can Wyburn be able to do anything as we head through Stanley Corner, as you've just seen that just there? In that because all three of the Stanley brothers pretty much all crashed there within 2.5 minutes of each other. Wyburn's going again. Yep, we've got a trialist, Adam.
Can I tell you a joke?
Depends if it's worth laughing at.
No.
Go on.
Which friend should you always take out to dinner?
This is Mark reading off his penguin bar. Go on, mate, what?
Your taste buds.
And as we move on to Jason Pennell's running wide at the so Jason Pennell's will need to go again. JP will need to go again then, because if someone sets a quicker time than him, he will get knocked down. Fucking hell. Anstan says, I love the corner name. We did actually all christen it. We called it Stanley Corner on Tuesday. I just love the fact that Charles blew up, Adam blew up, and then you blew up just before it as well. It was just an amazing thing, Anstan. You'll get given much more rides on it than that. And we've got Shrews, he is through, 1 minute 46.0, get yourself back in the pits, buddy. That is you through, no one will be knocking that time down, you would imagine. Wyburn is still going, Mark, he's still yet to set a time.
Oh yeah, I still left on my joke.
Hold on, did Noswell actually, yeah, Noswell, oh yeah, we did, yeah, did Noswell crash, he was fucking embedded in the fucking wall.
Yeah.
Bob Murphy just says, I will donate a £5 if Beer survives this race. Well, mate, if he doesn't fucking start it with his in-laws, you fucking saved a £5, you mad bastard. I think you should donate a £5 anyway, because you love me that much, man, you know what I mean? If you donate a £5, I will not slag you off for the entirety of the stream, Bob. Trust me, money motivated, it'll be very fucking hard still. Here we go then, what we got then is Wyburn coming through, Blanchimon then. And this is a year on since me and Mark made a very, very bad joke about a very sensitive subject where we spent 35 minutes laughing.
Which
we're not
one was
going to
that?
talk about it. I'm not telling you what it is because I'm not allowed to do it, or my Twitch account gets shut down.
Can you text me? Because I don't
Yes.
know what one you're on.
Yes, but don't mention it. The guys
Okay.
will know. Wyburn
Okay.
goes fastest with a 45.1.
Wow.
Which puts Jason Pennell's out. He needs to go back round. I think he'll need to come back into the pits.
Thing is, that's what I was thinking here. You can't just do one lap on the hard or one lap on the medium. You need to do 2 laps. You need a banker and then go for it.
Mediums, you could just about get away with one, can't you?
I don't think so.
Beer is racing, guys. He's confirmed it. He is racing. So, Bob,
He's had enough
Deal's
of the in-laws.
the deal. No, they've just gone, he said. He just said he's just gone now. So we've got a couple of guys on outlaps already. I think... see, I don't know, mate. I would probably think if I'm the likes of Wyburn, Gaz, Mark, and Unique Shots, I would say I'm safe. I can't see everybody getting into the 1 minute 45s. I can't. That's not a disparaging remark over other people's kind of like ability, because it's not. We
I
wouldn't
think
let
the
them
top
into
4
the
is safe,
of
mate.
any ability.
Top 4 safe.
Yeah, there's Gaz retiring. Yeah, there you go. He's retired. It brings up a yellow flag,
Shrews,
obviously.
I've been practicing with Shrews quite, well, the other day actually. And he had a shocker, but then he changed his suspension settings. And then he's actually doing alright. I tried to rob the suspension settings, but it's all done in private, but...
Oh, Jock made a mistake, and Dart Mark has gone out from a 45.5 mark and crashed. What a fool. What a fool. He's binned it. He's 1 minute 45.5. Why has he gone back out? He didn't need to. I'm stunned. I'm absolutely stunned. I'll be honest with you, mate, that is a silly move.
But JP can try and find a few seconds.
Mate,
That'd be great.
the problem is now, Jason Pennells needs to get himself ahead of a 45.5 or beat Telfy's time. That's the two things he can do. Beat Telfy or 1 minute 45 out this yellow flag, sector 3. And we're going to actually have a Q3 of 10 people because only 10 people are fucking standing at the moment. And we've lost. This isn't a really good sign for the race, is it? Let's be brutally honest. Me, Tally, and AJ, and Wyburn does a sensible thing and doesn't go back out. Me, Tally, and AJ, I guess we're going to be. I may as well get the guys to book a fucking day off work.
Unique shots
still through. I don't know, mate. I think I can understand why Jock is. Remember, Jock did his lap on the hards, didn't he? You can understand why. Mate, nah, Dom did his lap on the hard tyres as well, didn't he? Both set laps on hards. So, no, them going out does make sense.
But still, I think that'd be safe.
Do you know, saying that, Dark Mark went out. No, did he set a lap on the hards?
I don't know, but I think
With
shots there where he's done it on hards or mediums.
Mark's best lap was actually on. Mark's best lap was on the softs. That also makes no sense. You can start a race on soft tyres, it's not the end of the world.
Perhaps he wanted to start on the mediums and try to push them. That's the main explanation.
It looks that case. It looks that case, or it's a silly decision because Jock moves to fourth and he's got his thing nailed.
Why's Unique out? I can't.
On board with Gripmaster. I think, yeah, Unique was on the hard tyres, so that's why he's going to be going back out. That's why he's currently out. Wyburn's left the session. He needs to get back in, or he's out of qualifying, so he's got 2 minutes to get back in. I'll invite him back in now, mate. Kashi is in there. We need Wyburn to come back in now, otherwise he will not get back in. Julku, he's retired from the pits, mate. Because his time's not dropped down, see? Wyburn's back in, fantastic. Needs to get back in his car quickly, or he'll be out of qualifying as well, which means we'll have a Q3 of fucking 7 people.
I need a wee and a fag, mate.
Yeah, you get yourself off first, mate. I'll have one when I'll give you the bridge. You know, between the... I'll stick around for Q2 this time. Jason Pennells, this needs to be an amazing lap. Now, Dom has got at 45.7. He's currently in third. That's his hard tyre lap. He needs to get this nailed, otherwise he'll start on the hards, and that is not the situation you want around Belgium. Send that over to Mark. He did request what we were laughing at. We're not going to go into that detail, of course. Odds on 0 finishes for discreetly. I don't know, mate. It's going to be... I think we're going to get a shock in this race, basically because of the fact that we're going to see a couple of people who would usually do well crash off, and I think it's... I don't know if it's going to be the best race in the world. Belgium doesn't usually throw up a classic, so we'll see anyway. Unique Shots comes around in the final corner, exits the bus stop chicane. This should be quick enough for pole position. It certainly is. Provisional pole, 1 minute 44.7. Great lap. Unique Shots, Wyburn, Gaz Burgess, Jock, Shrews, and we move on to Charles. He is up on his time. He starts on the soft tyres. He goes to the fifth position, 1 minute 45.5. Jason Pennells needs to find 1.1 seconds, and he now needs to find 1.5 seconds because he is currently not where he needs to be. Jason Pennells looks like he'd be going out in 12th place here. He's already done 2 laps on the tyres. He's improved a lot. He's already out of it. He's already used all of his D-regs up. This is not looking good for him. I don't think this is going to be good enough. It could be. I've been wrong before. And I am wrong again, but it was... Oh, we kept 12th. He couldn't quite beat the time. Couldn't quite beat the time that Telfie set. Telfie makes it to Q3. Well done. That's the second Q3 of his career. So, Jason Pennells did actually get a 1 minute 47.9. Guys out there, Dartmark and Oswald both crashing off. Mark, ironically, still has to start the race on soft tyres. He just get given a separate set of soft tyres that will match the wear. Results then for Q2. Unique Shots, Jock. Biggery Jock actually came second in the end, by the way, improved his lap time. Wyburn third, Gaz fourth, Charles fifth on the softs. Charles, Telfie and Dartmark 5th, 9th and 10th on the softs. Shrews 6th, Dual Coot 7th, Gripmaster in P8. And Towley has said GP1. I'm not looking forward to Division 1, mate. I have Paul's sense that I don't believe I will be surviving Rouge. Don't know what wing you're going to be running. I might even just go high downforce and just suffer, I guess. Yeah, Tally says Div 1. I believe we have 16 in the pit wall. Dom having his pit wall crash there. Not lethal, of course, not fake. Not in that case. He managed to get himself back going. 9 runners. We've already got, how is someone come out of the pits that quick? I'm still on fucking black screen at this sort of stage. So Apex, Says I survived on Tuesday. Mate, I crashed 3 times on fucking Tuesday. I should have been fucking whipped off to the Arden hospital, I tell you. Went side by side up the Rouge with PTR. That went about as well as could be probably expected. He survived. I hit the wall and survived. I guess that kind of works. We're on board with Gaz. He's going to be setting the initial pace, being the first guy out. So that's awesome. There. Right. So what we have then, ladies and gentlemen, Gaz Burgess. He's going for yet another pole position. He had a pole in Hungary. Gaz had a nightmare weekend in Hungary. Gaz was the first person to race in all 3 GPs in the same weekend. That was obviously Division 3, 2 and 1. That was in Hungary. He led the race in Hungary. He pretty much got pole position in Division 2. And then in Division 1 he pretty much just missed out on Q3 and ended up having a bit of an altercation on before the first corner. Yeah, mate, Monkey D. Luffy in the trial literally just spun into me, and sorry about that. Monkey D. Luffy just spun into me, and we both hit the wall, and his wheel went off and mine didn't work that shit out, peeps. So, JP said the track is tough. It's fucking... I've just been watching #pos reactions. What in the living hell? How I've got to say, I've been playing this game for years. I've never seen... What the hell?
Right, I'm back and we got rain.
Mark, it's just started fucking raining again. The RS disabled.
I got to get my bits up. Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He's nearly crashing the wall. Gaz on the way into the pits.
Yeah, I come straight in now.
That's a bit of a turn up for the... Oh, and the Shrews, he's off. Shrews missed the pits as well. For fuck's sake.
Does
It's
this
not
mean,
hard,
yeah,
guys, I promise.
Do you reckon we'll get wet at the start of the race?
Oh, and there's Telfy. Telfy's gone flying off up Eau Rouge. Telfy continued his lap on. Why, I don't know. Mate, I don't know what... I've never... In all my time playing this game, mate, I've never witnessed Q1 be raining, Q2...
Cut up McLaren into the pit lane.
What? Yeah, that was Jock had someone up the inside of him going in.
He thought about finishing the lap, he went wide, thought, fuck it, I'll go in the pits. As he went into the pits, he cut up McLaren.
Yeah, man, you've got to watch out for that, though, because that could be quite dangerous. Like, you know, that could quite easily be puncturable. Because obviously, unless he... I say that, but, you know, if it doesn't damage him, I guess there's no...
That's just the first one on inners. Not come out yet.
First one back in the pits, mate.
Unique shots
like I said,
on
mate,
that lap on softs.
Yeah, he was last. He was the last one out, mate. He's yet to come back in, and he has already had a bit of problems with this pit lane already this race. Still a bit of problems, but he's managed to traverse it well. Oh my god. Let's have a look here. JP is saying it looks like we're going to have rain roughly 20 minutes in, mate.
Right, okay.
So that's what he's saying here. I know it's dry to wet. Anyway, so we're going to go on board with Gaz then. So these guys thought they'd have a dry run. Haha, not today, motherfuckers. You have to go back up Eau Rouge in the wet. Telfy, by the way, exploded going up Eau Rouge when he was on the soft tyre. But obviously, because it's raining, you know, there's a severe lack of grip in that sense.
Can you remember back in the day, I think it was back in 2016, something, where Magnussen in the runner, crashed on the top of Eau Rouge, and his headrest came out as well. Yeah.
So I'm sure it was 20. Yeah, he was in the Haas in 2017, wasn't he? Yeah, 2016, I think that was.
Yeah,
How the fuck are the Haas drivers literally all still fucking... I don't understand that. How have they kept them fucking 2 lunatics in a job for 3 years? Money. Sorry, what was that? So here comes Gaz Burgess. He's the first one round. Hopefully he's not the first one round. That would be somewhat of a misfortune. I mean, we've had crash in every fucking qualifying session so far. Unique shots going to be sitting in the pit lane. Go on, mate, sorry,
you know the race that we just had in Real Life Formula 1 in Japan? Did you hear the radio back from Valtteri Bottas? Because James is Valtteri. Well done.
Oh, it's about fucking time someone did it back to him, I tell you. So Charles is not coming out. I know he's got a bit of time left, but I would just get your banker laps in now, to be fair.
Yeah.
That would be the ideal way to do it. So, I love how it's going to be like a dry start, and then everyone's going to fucking dive in the rain. No one's going to reach the fucking rain the way it's going, I tell you. Fucking hell. Gasby just starts his lap then. The first qualifying RRF1 I've witnessed, which has gone wet to dry to wet. So this is a first, I guess, straight off the bat. First time me and Mark have commentated in 14 Grand Prix as well, since the pre-season week 3, I believe it was. And let's see if well, it's already brought, since you've come back, it's brought fucking carnage already, so we're kind of returning where we left off pretty much, aren't we? Picking up where we left off. Gasby just then coming through, so that was very nicely traversed up. We just get off the fucking TV pod, for fuck's sake, there we go. Discreetly in the comments, positively glad, I know how has Haas put up with you and K77 twat all these years. It's actually been for months, but... Oh, Wyburn! Is that a crash off? Yep, it is. Wyburn is dead. He's blown up Rouge as well, for fuck's sake. So Telfy there, if he sets a lap, is going to be in P8. That's pretty much going to be the highest qualifying position. So we've got a yellow flag in Sector 3 as well.
That is...
I think Wyburn...
someone let him through.
Someone letting a car through. I was about to say someone letting a car through. I don't know if Wyburn's actually crashed off there. I don't know if he has crashed. It did come up with yellow flag Sector 1, but there was nothing that we saw. We did just miss the actual car, like, being carted off and just chucked in the car graveyard, basically. So here comes Shrews. He's on his flyer as well, mate. Gaz Burgess is the car we are watching at the moment. So Telfy, Gaz, Jock, Gritmaster's made it to Q3, Mark.
See, I've said this before, yeah, the last time that I actually commentated, he does well in quality. He just fucks up in the race. He lost all confidence, mate. He just needs to literally reset. You know what I mean? Literally reset what he's doing. Gaz Burgess, it's a very nice lap there by Gazza. He's actually adopted the Renault helmet as well now. Would that be changing next year? You never know. And Gaz goes through 1 minute 57.5, not bad. Oh, and Shrews definitely will not be joining him because he's just headbutted a wall. That is not the ideal line to take through there, Shrewsy. Big Hairy Jock coming across the line there. He fucking literally was going sideways at a Stanley corner. Kai, thank you very much, Kai. £5 donation, 500 bits, superstar, my man. Thank you very much. Jock beats Gazza. Jock's beat Gazza. Team Macca, obviously Noswell crashing off in Q2. Noswell now the new permanent McLaren driver. Tell you what, yeah, I was facing Jock the other day, mate. It's quite hard, yeah, to keep him behind you. Once you overtake him, you think you got it all settled, but then he comes back at you. So, for fuck's sake, I don't need this.
Mate, Telfy and Gritmaster within 2/100ths of a second of each other. Only 3.5 seconds off the lead, but that makes no difference, mate. They're in Q3. They can pretty much do what they fucking want, you know what I mean? Jewel Coot comes around. This is pretty much a guaranteed third place, you'd imagine. Yep, 1 minute 58.9. Unique shots. He will want pole position around here. The last time I remember Dom at Belgium, we raced, and it was phone gates with him and Robbo when his phone went off. And he had M&M as a ringtone. Here we go, Unique shots third. It wasn't good enough.
This is why I keep looking at Burgess, because you need the second lap on his tyres.
I think they all do, mate, don't they, Charles? That's not a bad little line through Rouge. In fact, that was very good from Charles there, actually. Really well held. That's almost a perfect line through that particular corner. Thank you very much, as I say, Kai, for the 500-bit donation. So Kai is steadily climbing up the bit ranks now. I believe he's in P3. He certainly is. Still King Chris and Apex are above Charles then, currently in... Well, he's guaranteed P8 because Wyburn's exploded. I'm just going to have a double check out that. Yep, DNF, Wyburn, terminal damage. He becomes the 10th person, Mark. The 10th person. No, the 10th person because Brad invalidated, didn't he? The 10th person to crash at Eau Rouge. And we are 2 minutes away from the start of the fucking race. Fuck my life.
Yellow flag
yellow flag sector 2. Who's that? It's Julku. I think he's letting guys through personally. I don't think that was a deliberate crash there. And by the way, mate...
Gazza's crashed!
Gazza!
Why crash?
Oh, Rouge! Obviously, of course I missed it.
Mate.
Record
I
it,
think
if you
it was
can.
called down. Yep.
Gazza has exploded. So that means 11 people have crashed in qualifying. Jesus Christ. Discreetly's prediction. Make Gritmaster overtakes Telfy. Telfy Gets one right back at him, 1 minute 59.5. These two are enduring a very, very nice little battle. Yellow flag, sector 3.
I got a
How we...
feeling, yeah, Gaza was on a call up
Tonight's gonna
because there's only
be
1
a
minute
good night.
left.
Sorry. Carry on.
Dragged my axe.
Oh my fucking god, get in the bin. Charles fourth!
You need
Charles
shots
fourth!
gone off.
No, he's, I think he is out of fuel, mate, is he? Yeah, he's out of fuel. Shrews on an out lap then. Grit gets out of the way, pardon me, of Telfy.
Come on, Shoes.
Mate, I'm actually... Oh, yellow flag sectors 1, 2 and 3. Once again, do you know what? I think they're expecting that many incidents, mate. The marshals have just been practicing for a whole year to wave their arm for 45 minutes just to make sure all the sectors are covered with yellow fucking flags. That is my belief. So here comes Charles Hinkle. Oh, fucking hell, this is going to be fucking death and destruction in this race. Gritmaster, highest qualifying of the season, mark P7. Telfy likewise, P6. Chaltz is currently in his highest qualifying position, P4. Anybody who is still going will of course have the chance to get a lap done. Julku in the pits, he will not. Unique Shots is crawling back into the pits, he is done. Big Hairy Jock has Chaltz, Telfy, Shrews, it's mate. Well, Charles could be, he may improve, mate, you never know. Charles has been improving all the time. It'll be amazing, an absolute shock of all shocks if Charles can get pole position. Like I said, not one of his ability, but he's never really seen himself as somebody who's up there, to be fair, is he? But it'll be incredible to see if he can pull in a lap here. He's currently half a second over, though. He's currently running on no ERS as well, so I think that's pretty much Charles done. Well, right, we've got a follow there, mate. It is
80% ERS.
We've got a new follower called Helmet. So he's called Helmet. Thank you very much, Helmet, for the follow.
Marco is tuning in.
It may very well be, mate. Never know. We may get. Yeah, about to say you may end up seeing my channel like like Red Bull ruin all the other fucking sports. You may end up fucking seeing me be called Red Bull Posglad soon, like Red Bull Leipzig and Red Bull Salzburg. So yes, look out for that. Positively Glad, sponsored by Mountain Dew.
At the Haas Pos.
Oh, Shrews very close to the wall. Then this is looking like a good lap for him, mate. I think this very, very well could be. And there's Gritmaster coming into the pits as well. It's all on Shrews. Will Shrews be able to get his first ever pole position in RRF1? He's been running on high too long, though. He's not going to get the full boost. Down the pit straight.
You don't need it.
Get the D in the bottom of the screen. Oh, it's always handy to have, mate, trust me. Oh, Shrews with a mistake there. No, it's not going to be pole. It's fourth, though.
Not bad.
Great performance by the Renaults. Renaults held it firmly together there. Discreetly, no, I do not actually want to see your helmet. Definitely not, my man. But thanks for the offer, of course. It's always nice when people offer to show me their penises.
I know a man that does. That's...
Fucking hell. Can we just stay away from this? It's fucking serious. People, mate, I'm surprised you don't have fucking like RSPCA looking at some of these fucking chats, you animals in the chat. So Dark Mark was meant to be in Q3, he crashed out, as did Wyburn. The two of them were both there, of course. They didn't actually complete a lap. Jock takes his first pole position in a long time. Jock leads from Gaza Burgess. Unique Shots, Shrews, the Red Bulls, row 3. Telfy and Gritmaster overachieving in that case, but it is what it is. And Wyburn in P9 with, of course, as we said, Dark Mark starting in P10. I'll leave it with you, Marky. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Guys, this is a time, where to run your missus a bath so you get uninterrupted live from Spa, Frankenshop's, Belgium. I don't want to leave the session. This is probably going to be the best race of the calendar, I reckon. It's amazing how it's wet and dry in quali, and it's going to be wet and dry in the race as well. So, who survives? We'll see. T1 will be amazing. T1 is where it's all going to kick out, and then it'll top off the Rouge as well. You're going to see cars crying into the wall. Tell you what, this track is my favourite, and I reckon it's better than Sex. Yeah, just looking down the list now, anyone can win this. Even Bear, even Shrews, even JP. If Dan Penels is still watching, YouTube. Trying to log on Twitch and see all your comments as well, but I can't get there, so yeah, I'll just wait till Post gets back. Yeah, I can't wait till F2 tomorrow. F2 is going to be a banger race. If you get wet track, yeah, that's going to suit me really well. I got a different kind of strategy tomorrow. I ain't going to tell you live, but I got a different kind of strategy that's going to get me up there. Right, you need to be in the front row or half of the second row, which is third. Right, if you're fourth, I reckon you're going to get taken out. But yeah, well, it's a short distance, yeah, into the T1. Right, if you make it through, it's a good one. If not, you're going to get taken out. Or if not, you're going to go wide, and then you're gonna get a penalty anyway. So hurry up and get this race underway. Post just sent me a text. I can't say it on stream because probably get kicked. But yeah, okay. That's what I call my Megan or McGann. Fuck's sake. Oh, fucking hell. Hurry up and get back, mate, before I say it out on stream. Well, it looks dry at the moment. So we're gonna have the second half in the wet. So hopefully we get a spontaneous drive into T1. No one's got any excuses in the dry. It's when it comes into the wet and people go uphill Rouge. That's where we're gonna see incidents, I reckon. Right, pause. Hurry the fuck up, mate, because I hate fucking plugs.
Right, Yorgi, sorry, mate, I'm back now. Forgive me, just had to go and find the missus some socks for work, like. Right, so...
It's alright, mate. I just read your text.
Yeah, that one. Guys, by the way, I am off chat. Just try and keep it... don't try and slag people off in the chat, please, guys, tonight. I want to keep it rolling nicely. Obviously, I know...
Who's that,
I'm
mate?
slagging everyone off on the race. No, just in general. Obviously, people make mistakes, we'll deal with it in the stewards. Just keep it nice and friendly atmosphere. Obviously, I'm not in the chat, so I can't see it. Tablet's on charge, mate. Forgot to fucking charge it when I fell asleep. So, we're going, from what I believe, in 1 minute, we're going to have a look at the tyres. And it's looking, mate, look at the back of the, mate, race director there, look at the back. Everyone's on everything. Hards, mediums, softs, fucking hell. No one on inters, which I'm
When's the rain
I'm
gonna come?
surprised and happy about. I don't know, mate, but everyone seems to be in different minds. Some people want to, and Beer has readied up. It's 57, guys. Everybody, ready up, motherfuckers. It's time to go. I think
Formation lap, yeah?
hopefully I get some... shit. I fucking hope so. Yes, there is, mate. Unfortunately, guys, just to let you know, flashbacks are off in this race. Apparently, that's still on the race director, the rules. I don't understand why, because... Imagine if everyone started flashbacking and they got pulled backwards through time. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? If they just froze on track. If you see their cars just reverse back out of walls.
Here we go.
Hopefully it gives me some game sound. It does, and they all ghost, obviously, standard stuff. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to, for everybody's point of view, we're going to show everybody what tyres everyone's on to start with. Mate, this is going to be ugly, isn't it? I really hope it's not. I really hope. Oh, what's happened?
No, just like going through the tyres, like, you know, everyone all the way down
It's gone hard,
to
I know.
15th.
Austin has gone hard as well. It's an interesting decision. Hards are going to be awful on the first corner.
They're not, mate. I tell you what, I raced in Hards the other day.
You don't think so? How can they be?
It's not as bad as what you think. I might actually do it tomorrow,
this grid is all over the place. This grid is fucking all over the place. This is going to be crazy. Hopefully you get a lot more. Jock has just basically driven off and thinks he's winning the race. Jock, this is lap 0, mate, if you have a look at your lap count. That's what the point that minute factoid out there. So Jock is currently, he will have his way, he'll be leading, and he is on the inside mark, of course. Remember, the P1 is on the inside of this track, so he will have a huge advantage if he gets a good start.
Basically, okay. you got to run a 1-2.
You got 1, 2, 4, haven't you? Then in that case.
Yeah, and then there's someone down the bottom somewhere.
Noswell P11. Good drive from Nos. He was one of the 12 cars that made it through to fucking Q2 in the first place. Jason Pels was the final one, of course. JP, incredibly unlucky, Mark, not to get through, wasn't he? He did set a valid time, just not quite quick enough. That Mark, of course. I love how he's literally got out and he has to start on the soft anyway. So that really...
To be fair, mate,
Austin is actually...
You didn't get points for qualifying, and it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish.
It's about finishing, I think. They're all going through each other. Oh, that is not a pretty picture.
That's intercourse.
That's a threesome. Mark said doesn't like threesomes. That is, for example, car porn. If anyone's into that sort of stuff, I'm not myself.
It's getting wet later.
Yeah, fuck it, mate. There's cars everywhere inside each other. This is like a fucking orgy, it must be said. Look at that. There's 6 cars within each other. Look, for fucking F down, they're all in each other.
I might go on Pornhub later. Yeah, fucking click Formula 1.
What are the Haas cars doing at the back? Why? What the hell? I think Brad Hamilton or Druid spun off.
Doggy style.
This is not a good sign. This is not the ideal way to start a Grand Prix, mate. And saying that, the front runners, Mark, are going to have their engines cooking right now, and their tyres freezing. So. Obviously not ideal.
It's the soft runners. Charles in 5th place. He's the first guy on the softs.
Here we go. We're going now, mate. So 5 red lights coming on now for the Belgian Grand Prix. We've got a quick start here, ladies and gentlemen. We are a go.
Mercedes got a quick start. Got the runner coming around the outside.
Getting away clean. Gotta watch out now into the first corner. We got damage already. There is a bit of damage. All cars all over the place here. We're going to go back. Oh, mate, Rouge. R.I.P. people. Jock leads the way. Gaz. There's got to be someone who dies. Oh, my God. Telfy, that's the biggest crash of the season. Telfy, how have you survived that? He has literally...
Right outside the runner.
Telfy has gone head... Gaz Burgess
right outside.
Takes the lead. Shrews runs off the track. He'll have to give the position up if he does overtake. Yep, Shrews has gone over the grass. Shrews has dropped a number of positions here, you'd imagine. Shrews missed the corner. Quadjo and Mustafa Shag battle for 11th place here. Huge battling on Mustafa Shag. I think that's going to be running wide a little bit. Quadjo was running too wide, and there goes Druid. The Haas cars. Oh, Druid, a little bit of a nudge there on the Alpha. Quadjo setting it back up the inside of him, loses control, smashes into the wall. Holy moly. And Neglects has just overtaken 2 cars, and Neglects taps Quadjo as well. Mark has overtaken a couple. Mark had a bit of a bad start there. Quadjo with wing damage. Really, really entertaining start this, Mark, so far.
Brad into 9th.
Brad 9th from 17th is currently having a battle with Jewel Coots. Round the outside, go on, young prince. That's how you do it. Brad Hamilton up into P8. One of the best starts of the year, that, mate. Unless he's just dive bombed and we didn't see it, and that makes us look like complete fucking amateurs. But anyway,
There's a
so
battle, yeah.
really
Unique
close.
shots.
Mate, Charles is into third. Charles P3, great stuff from the Red Bull driver.
Yeah, but he's got two guys, yeah, breathing down his neck right now.
And they're not
the
exactly any
Toro
two guys,
Rosso
are
goes
they?
wide.
Brad Hamilton at the inside of Noswell. Had a great start, Noswell as well. Brad Hamilton's with a P7. Dual Coot is, he's got wing damage, Dual Coot, mate. Dual Coot wing damage comes into the pits. Dual Coot, one of the two, only two cars. Shots on Charles, we're going to go back up to the front, yeah. Rouge for the set. This is arguably mate, one of the hardest lap to go through, isn't it? It is the hardest lap to go through, Rouge. Charles is off his crash! And he's hit Dom! Charles has gone, oh my good fucking Jesus!
Jesus Christ, I've seen the back end of that.
My God! Oh, I saw the fucking whole of it from Unique Shots' point of view.
What the fuck?
That is unbelievable.
I watched Unique Shots, yeah, and then obviously they gave me the rear end view, and I just seen a red ball on the camera.
Mate, he fucking exploded. Holy fucking piss flaps, that is fucking amazing.
This is why I missed F3.
Oh my God! Oh, Brad Hamilton ran wide there. Jason Panett was no Druid ran wide. Sorry, just in front of Dark. That's got. If that mate, safetycar.com, please. Obviously, you know it's no joking matter, mate. We had obviously that remember Antoine Hubert, mate. Of course, kind of almost went off in a similar fashion, didn't he? I know, obviously, we're not obviously cracking a joke at that. It's incredibly tragic, isn't it? Of course, but mate, that's exactly the same sort of trajectory, Mark, isn't it? That he did it. You know, just a fucking remarkable crash that. But anyway, move on quickly. We will go now to Mustafa. Shaggy runs a bit wide there. Shaggy doesn't have wing damage, but Druid's got a much better line here. Battle for P9, just behind Darkmark and Neglects. Those two are really good friends in real life. Them two having a bit of a ding-dong for P11.
Harry
Mark
Jock.
down, Neglect's gone up.
He's gaining.
Just going to stick on board with this one for a minute. Druid, holy moly, that's not the ideal way to get round that corner, but he still managed it. Neglects went the opposite way. Wajo Hunter currently P13 with half a wing, of course, after his smash off. When's the rain coming, Mark? It's beginning to cloud over a little bit. Gaz Burgess. That's a slap of race, of course. Unique Shots all by himself now, big hairy jock. And Brad Hamilton is with a P6. And Oswald P7. Great debut for the McLaren, but he has... No, he's not got wing damage, so good stuff. JP 8th. Mustafa Shagnite. Those two always end up on track together. Every single fucking time. Big train here forming, Mark, between 8th and 13th. And Grit just behind. Go on, what you say, mate?
I'm just thinking, yeah. Obviously, Brad Hamilton. Where did he qualify?
17th.
And he's
17th
into
position.
6th. But if it rains, yeah, and he's still got tread on these tyres, he's gonna win.
No, I don't know, mate.
I'm gambling
hell of a
that,
start. But yeah, I'm not a better man. Austin has overtaken Beer. Austin does Beer at the inside there, going down the DRS. Got him under DRS. Austin up with the 15th, Beer and Kebab in 16th place. Both guys.
I was going to say the hard running tyres ain't doing so well, are they?
No, they're not, are they? I know obviously they were behind a little bit of kerfuffle at the start, both of them, but they are still going, mate. And Druid has been overtaken by Darkmark. What a move by Darkmark! Through the corner with no name, manages to get past Druid. Not sure if Druid now, mate, is wing damage. I think Druid's at the wall, that kind of makes a bit more sense. And Neglects has wing damage. This is the battle for the wing damage first position. We've got 11th, 12th and 13th all running around with half the dignity left. So Brad on Shrews. This could be interesting. We're going to get on board with this battle now. Brad all over Shrews here. Will Shrews be able to hang on and keep Brad down the field? Brad only running, well, they're both running on medium ERS, so they're both trying to save. They've both got pretty low ERS. In general, Shrews has 50%, Brad with 30. Brad has a great switchback move there. Didn't quite get the move done though. He will have DRS here. Would you make the move into turn 1? I wouldn't. Drew with a time penalty. Shrews goes very wide. See you later, says Brad Hamilton.
Brad does T1.
Position anyway, P5. Brilliant. Shrews ran wide, mate. Brad put the pressure on, but Shrews is going to have DRS coming up the hill. Oh my God, Shrews is in the top. This is dangerous for Shrews. Dirty air. He's hit Rouge very nicely, but Brad hits it even better. There goes Brad Hamilton. He escapes Shrews with DRS. And that's pretty much the end of that, as you'd imagine. So between Bear and Austin, we're going to go back to him. Wyburn, yeah, we'll go back up to P3. These two have had some unbelievable battles this year. Go back to
these flags set to 1.
Beer has gone off on Rouge. Holy moly! I'll say goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my wing. You've been the one for me. I will never sing again, I promise. For next week. So the battle for 11th place between the Broken Wing Grand Prix is currently between Neglects, who is lagging like hell. He's going to have to watch out here.
Oh, Bear.
Bear
Bear's gone. Bear's done it Alonso.
That is,
that
isn't ideal. It's not the ideal line through there. I know Bear did crash a minute ago. He had a crash off at Rouge.
He needs to put the soft tyre on and hope the rain comes in.
And hope 18 people crash.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. Oh my god, he's nearly hit the wall on the left. He's nearly hit Stanley Wall. I can't believe I'm still fucking calling it that and getting away with it. He's hit Stanley Wall there coming through. What an amazing start to this Grand Prix.
Does it stab you?
Kind of calmed down a little bit though. Is what it?
Does that Stanley Wall, stab you as in like Stanley knife?
No mate, it comes out at you when you don't expect it and blows you up.
Hey, look up there. Look up there, mate. He's a lawnmower.
He's not having fun, is he, at the moment? Charles' left session, unfortunate there for Charles. He had a really, really good qualifying up in P3. Just pushed a little bit too hard up our Rouge, mate, too early, didn't he? And caused possibly the biggest crash of the season. Usurping Telfy's crash from a minute before that.
So what's your advice here then? What lap from do you start pushing on El Rouge? I reckon about 3 to 4 laps.
3 or 4. When your tyres are fully up to temperature. Well, they're up to temperature pretty much from the start, but come up 5-second penalty. That's not ideal again, but he's just come into the pits. Remember, we got the rule of no retirements from the pits because we did have that incident with High Tower in Division 2, which caused the VSC, if you remember. In Germany, Mark, you'll know about that, weren't you? You were involved in that Grand Prix.
I was.
Rage quit caused a VSC when he came out the pits ghosted, and then that, of course, in effect, really screwed Bob the refugee up in that case. Mate, Brad.
Got a 5-second penalty. He's serving that, and then he goes on to
2, wasn't it?
It went yellow then red.
2 5s. Yeah, soft tyre that'll be there, you imagine, wouldn't it? Yep. Got onto the softs now. Big Harry dropped 3-second penalty. That could be huge coming towards the end of the Grand Prix.
Wyborn?
Wyborn, I'm just on board with Brad at the moment, mate. Noswell, the Shrew's got a problem here. Because Noswell is absolutely flying here, Mark. He's been a reserve driver pretty much since the Canadian Grand Prix. Wyborn 3 attempts are going to go up to
gaining,
off like sector 3.
Three.
Who's that? Jock's
Big Harry Jock.
Jock's gone. Launch him on, mate. He's flown off.
Look at Wyborn. He's got DRS now.
Just going to wait and see if he gets back on track. Okay.
So that's the fastest lap as well, Wyborn.
Sorry, go back on Wyborn. Wyborn flying. Jock with a 10-second penalty.
What?
I think he completely missed out the corner, but he was letting cars through. We'll probably have a look at that, mate, if he gets points. He was well off the track, but he was letting people go. So
Wyborn caught that
with the penalty.
A beauty.
Yeah, so much so. Mate, he got 3-second punishment for it.
That's a big advantage. I've seen him cut it. I'm thinking, Aaron.
Yeah, he's gonna have to. Get a clear penalty, mate. He's gonna have to not overtake there. Surely to God, that'll be. I don't like to use this word because none of our guys are cheaters, but that would be cheating, Mark. It would be. It just would be, wouldn't it? Jock's gone onto hard tyres. Oh, here comes Dart Mark on Jason Pennell's. This should be bread and butter right there. And Jason Pennell's has gone for the fight back, but Mark just about has the move done. Covers him off. Quadjo in the battle for the half a front wing Grand Prix, Mark. Sorry. Between Quadjo, Druid and Neglects. Quadjo Huncho has just overtaken Druid. Gritmaster there, just points behind. Don't call his name, Ali Huncho. I've sung twice in one race. Get your record labels out, ladies and gentlemen. Get your record labels out. Who would want to sign this cunt? Anyway.
You should go on X Factor and do a duet.
Oh, Druid and Neglects. Druid and Quadjo, sorry. I'm going to stick on board with the battle for P10. Keep an eye on Wyborn and shots for mate.
I am, mate.
There's a huge battle going on down here for the final points paying position. Gritmaster is now all over Neglects here. That's for P12, but it will have an effect because Gritmaster does have all of his front wing.
Gaining.
That was another bit.
He's got a DRS as well, but I don't like what he done earlier,
on this one.
To be fair.
No, I don't like calling it. Well, he didn't overtake. So, he must have realised what he was doing. But still, that's a blatant advantage, isn't it? It's clear as fucking day.
Thing is, if he doesn't get a penalty again, but then unique shots.
Yeah, if he just gets a warning,
a couple penalties.
Like,
it's like he done that on purpose. Yeah, just to.
Oh,
unique shots go wide.
So this is huge. Yep, so here comes Wyburn now. This time, mate,
DRS?
Wyburn takes the corner correctly. Dom squeezes him as far as you can squeeze him, but Wyburn answers the question. And we've got a yellow flag in sector 2. I don't know who that is. Wyburn takes P2. Yellow flag sector 2. I don't know who that was. I think it might be Beer. He's gone 5 seconds behind there. I don't understand what's happened there. He may have had a little bit off. Not a good race for Beer. Let's just get yourself to the end and move on to... Oh, Jason Purnells has literally cut the corner like an absolute monster. Didn't need to really there. He was in front of Mark. I think he just turned in a little bit too early. And JP falls back down to 8th Mark, back into P7.
Neglects.
Neglects.
Let's go neglects.
Yeah, literally. Great minds think alike, or we don't think alike. We just saw the race. We just saw the intervals. I went to the same guy. Dual Coot and Big Hairy Jock, by the way, down at the bottom of the grid, P16. That could be a little brewing battle there. So Wyburn...
Gridmaster still. Look at Gridmaster.
He's doing alright, mate. He's fallen down 6 places. He's fallen down 6 places off the grid, but that's mainly, you'd imagine, just so he can get through the dreaded Rouge, okay? And he's still driving. He says as he crashes off at the next corner, and me and Mark just start probably laughing because we predicted another crash. Mate, amazingly, Mustafa Shag has gone away, but Neglects
I'm watching him on
somewhere behind.
Watching Grit on broadcast. I'm gonna watch him through the Rouge. Yeah.
Jock and Kakashi. Kakashi, don't let him go. Good driving, Kakashi. Just park the bus. Like I said, you don't need to let people go. This is racing, not fucking ballet. Oh, speaking of ballet, he's just gone flying off the track. Never mind, moving on. So that is Kakashi's yellow flag. We're going to go back to Druid and Quadjo. These two are in a race-long battle here for P10, it would seem.
Grit's pretty good, yeah, in the last chicane sector. He's pretty solid. I'm going to stay on board, yeah, on TV pod, see how he deals with the Rouge. He's come out to it now.
It's pretty much this is the main battling, isn't it? The main points.
Yeah.
I think he just takes it incredibly cautiously, doesn't he? We're on board with Druid then in TV pod mode myself. I'll be getting off this now. And yellow flag sector 1, who's that? Someone's flown off, I don't know who it was. And it is Mustafa Shag. Shaggy's gone
His
off.
Teammate. The teammate I was watching him.
His teammate, ironically, Quadjo and Druid, all the guys behind move up a position. Shaggy will get back on. And that is severe wing damage, Mark. Oh, that's a shame for Shag. He's going to fall right to the back of the order.
That's my teammate as well.
Rain
is coming.
Yes.
I just saw
this
that.
has come very early. This is very early.
Come and die, you motherfuckers.
Mate, look at Wyburn. Wyburn has put 1.6 seconds. Gaz has half a wing, Mark. Gaz Burgess, half a wing. Gaz has made a mistake.
This rain has come down heavy, mate. Heavy rain.
Mate, I know. And look at this at the top 3. Wyburn, unique shots, Gaz Burgess. It's all kicking off. Neglects Druid, Quadjo all together as well. I can't watch that. And look at Wyburn going up the inside.
Taro.
Sends
Can
it.
you get the switch back?
It. That's how you do it.
He didn't
Can
even
he get
the
it?
switch
No, he's
back.
got half a wing, Mark. He's got half a wing. He hasn't got the traction. Wyburn saw the opportunity, went for it. But now Gaz's championship rival Unique Shots is all over the back of him. These 3 are rivals in the championship, of course. Brad Hamilton is in 4th place. Fucking hell.
Amazing job. Driver of the day.
Driver of the day so far, yes, so far. Obviously, long way to go. Anything can happen. Gaz Burgess will be able to survive this. Well done to keep that with shots with a 3-second penalty. Will he be able to just get in the slipstream? His braking is going to be severely hampered with that half wing, and also the rain conditions. They both think about it. All of them think about a move there. Oh well, the 2 cars behind the one. Unique Shots. This is a matter of time, they should imagine. But Gaz did an exceptional job. He will. Druid and Neglects. Oh, huge crash! Neglects and Druid. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh my fucking god. Druid has been involved in 2 worldy crashes in a week. I think Neglects went for the move. They both collided, mate, and smashed, absolutely smashed into the inside of a Rouge. Good fucking god. Shaggy, this is the wrong move, Shag. Wrong move. He's on inters. Mark, it's race over for Shag. You'd imagine anyway how there's not a safety car. There's like... Oh, Unique Shots all over.
Unique Shots right outside.
He's going to do it as well.
Now he's on the inside.
He's done it. Brilliant move there by Shots.
Yeah.
P2, now go back and get Gaz. We've got a yellow flag sector 3.
Right,
I mean, Hamilton's crashed. Guys,
No.
Hamilton's crashed, and he's driven into the path of Rouge. Guys, that was dangerous by Brad Hamilton. That was silly. Oh, and Dark Mark on the back of Noswald. This race has been fucking mental. Dark Mark's got Noswald at Blanchimont. Gaza has to pit, and Mark's lost it. Dark Mark has hit the wall, the same place I did Tuesday. And Jason Pinellas gets round the outside. This shouldn't be. No, did he get through?
Go on, Pinellas.
Oh,
Go on.
He just turned in on Mark.
No.
JP, you've got to give the room.
Yeah, ignore that, mate. I reckon.
That was, yeah.
Yeah,
that wasn't
racing this is the
I think he's just got to kind of watch out. Oh, Jason Pinellas, has he got damage? No, but he did. Oh my God, everyone's struggling here. Oh my God, and Jason Pinellas was spinning and nearly took Gaz out of the pit
Dark
entrance.
Mark's got a penalty, mate, because he stayed in there longer than the pit crew.
Gritmaster spun on the first corner.
Oh no!
It's all going off. This is.
Told you this would be the best race ever.
And Big Harry Jock has spun at the pit entrance.
Ah, there he is.
Jock has had to reverse because he was in the way. What the fuck? Mustafa Shag may have hit the jackpot here, but it's too early for intermediate tyres, Mark. Because Telfie is all over him, but they've got no choice. Another set of softs, and you're gonna. I don't know what I'd do. Obviously, they all have wing
Burgess
damage.
on inters. Brad Hamilton on inters. Mustafa Shag,
Jason Pinellas is
Kakashi.
hauling Gaz in.
Yeah. It's
JP.
not ready yet. Ooh, the Dark Mark.
We're going to have another.
Abrister.
Oh, that was going to the pits. That's one of them 5-second bullshit penalties. We kind of see about 2 or 3 of them per Belgian Grand Prix, don't we?
I think the closest battle, is Brad.
Yeah, we've got Brad. So yeah, Brad Hamilton on the intermediate.
Yeah,
Gritmaster. Brad's tyres will only get quicker. Grit holding his position well.
Yep.
Yellow flag sector 2, and that is Jason. No, it's not. Someone's gone off. I don't know who that is.
Grit. No, it's not Grit. It's
Noswell gets overtaken by Gaz Burgess. No, this has been fucking amazing. DRS disabled.
Yellow
now
flag
you
again.
go in. Yellow flag sector. Who is it? Flicking back and forth. I don't know who that is. It just keeps. And yellow flag sector 3.
Didcot.
That was Noswell. Noswell had a moment. Quadjo Huncho Mark is in P6.
Don't call my
Noswell
name.
going into the pits. And Quadjo was spun going into the pits.
Oh,
Jason Pinellas has missed the pit entrance. This is like dancing uncut. This is like, oh, there's a pile up at the pit
Force
entrance.
India going in. There's a Force India going in as well.
This is fucking brilliant. RRF1, the place to be.
That brings Brad up to speed.
P4.
Yeah,
Brad and
Shrews P4.
Shrews got him. What have we witnessed here?
Oh
That
man.
Mark has carried on.
Sector
this
2
just
and
spells
3.
disaster,
Who's
doesn't
that? That is
Kakashi. Kakashi went off his back.
He's had
Mark
this
has
sausage
stayed
up his
out.
ass too long.
Dark Mark. Yeah. Pogo sticking. Fucking Pogo in, mate, you know what I mean? Dark Mark is in P6, but I want to stay on board with Mark because this is going to be fucking mental. This is a wet track and he's on soft medium tyres. Austin's in P7. He'll be in P6. He started fucking 20th. This is fucking unbelievable race.
Right,
but he's got Jason Pinellas
JP.
all over him. JP and Austin. Quadjo and
watching
Noswell
it
just
now.
behind. Noswell was up in P5, but he's dropped down a little bit. JP didn't go for the move. Nice driving there. Nice patience. Noswell's really struggling here. Which means that Quadjo, just take your time. Round the outside, and he didn't take his time. He's just cut across him. Oh, that's silly.
JP.
He literally
There's
showed...
2 cars in front
sorry,
of
that
him.
was
The Mercedes is struggling. Can JP go
Dark
around the
Mark
outside?
on the mediums. Mark, JP, just wait.
Switch.
JP, just wait. Yeah,
He's
he
done
did
it.
it. All he had to do, perfect timing, mate. All he had to do.
Yeah.
Noswell got turned in on, mate, by the way, by Quadjo Huncho there, caught on stream. That'll be no doubt looked into. To be fair, it wasn't a very nice move. You know, honestly, he just kind of literally chopped across him.
Just
Quadjo.
didn't call his name.
No, he's definitely not being called Dolly Huncho today. Sad times in the Lady Gaga household. Mark is being brave, staying out on them tyres, mate, but to be fair, it's not worked, has it? He's falling right down. Gritmaster currently in P9, just overtaken Mark. There you go. Julecoop's going to find his way into the points as well. Battle up top. Unique Shots has done Wyburn.
Wait,
That's intriguing.
There's 10 laps to go. I think if Grit gets a point, I would do a shoey.
No, please don't. Do it if you get a point. You've already done one shoey. That was one of the worst things I've ever seen. Whoa, Gritmaster! 5-second penalty. I think your beer will be, your shoe will be saved, mate. Your foot juice will be saved in this instance. Let's have a look here. Mrs. has messaged me. Wait there, mate. 1 second.
Mark's gone down and I replaced him to 12. JP.
Okay, JP on Austin. JP on Austin. Jason Pell's really go around the outside of Austin. These two have had collisions all the way through. Jason Pell's overshoots it.
No, he don't.
Doesn't.
Can you give it?
Yeah,
he
that
does.
is Beer Kebab retired. I don't know what's happened there. Oh my god. I've just found out what's happened to Beer. He has ploughed it into Stanley Corner. JP does run wide. 4 cars eliminated. Discreetly's prediction of 20 cars being eliminated.
So the 20 we had, we now got 16.
16 still going.
How many
Williams
more?
bringing up the rear. Bickery, Jock and Dark Mark. Mark just holds off Jock. Jock has found himself down in P14 after getting pole position, remember. So battle here between JP and Austin for P6. Quadjo Huncho joining the fray. Quadjo,
Austin was my teammate last night.
He was, mate, wasn't he? Performance, yes. Didn't have the best of races, but still managed to finish, picking up his points.
And I've got the fastest lap. I will say that.
Revised points table for next season, of course, just to make it a bit more competitive.
Need to, mate. Are we, like, between me and you and everyone else on the stream, are we going to get rid of that setup stuff?
No.
Back to how we had it.
No, it's too fun. Plus you get to hear me rage every night on Wednesdays.
Oh!
Glex's left session. Oh, what's happened there? Austin's made a
the
move,
Force India's down the inside, yeah, and he's made it count. Can a Toro Rosso come back?
Count, so look at this. Jason Pell's will be able to get it back. Yellow flag in
Sauber.
sector 3. JP, give him a bit of room, mate. Come on.
They touch.
Oh my god, what a move. Look at this.
It's alright, it's alright.
3 cars, you just squeezed Austin a bit too much there.
They're coming down to a Rouge.
Huncho.
Who's going to fly?
Oh my
off.
god.
Oh
Quadro's hit the back of him.
He's rammed him.
Quadro's hit the back of Austin.
He's rammed him.
His wing went fucking flying. This is fucking amazing.
I think he was like literally wanting to go like flat out up the hill, but then the car in front of you braked.
Joku. He's a limit. He's crashed out.
He's in fucking Oxford now.
Oh, Rouge. Fucking mate. Oh my god. I think his front wheel's in fucking Telford, mate, to be fair. And yeah, Joku is crashed, of course. We are down now to 15 runners. With just under 10 laps to go. Come up to 9 laps.
Mate, Wyburn is catching uniques. Slowly but surely.
Here's matey. For the podiums, mate, I'm just going to fly through because I've got to be up early in the morning again. We'll both do, don't we? I'll get 3 quick questions done and head off. So, top 3 are Unique Shots, Wyburn and Gaz Burgess. Brad Hamilton in P4, Shrews P5, JP 6th, Austin 7th, Quadro 8th, that won't be for much longer. Grit 9th, of course, but Quadro does need to pit again, remember. So Grit will be promoted to 8th place. Shag 9th, which will put Noswell into P10. Noswell on his McLaren debut does have Big Hairy Jock right behind him, though, so that will cause a thing. But we're going to go back on board with the front 2. You just see Gaz Burgess.
I mean, that's come down.
Familiar picture. It's literally. The rain is pretty much staying at an intermediate level, isn't it? It has actually slowed down a little bit, but I think it will be raining now for the duration of the Grand Prix. Wyburn then currently in P2.
Yellow flag set to 3.
Who's that?
That is
Shaggy. Shaggy half a wing off. Quadro pits. Dick what?
Don't call my name.
Mark. DRS enabled.
Right, so they're gonna get back on dry zone.
It's still raining. Jock with the speed and the pit lane penalty. What? Shaggy's put the mediums back on. Going to the end, that's probably the right choice at this stage of the Grand Prix.
About 14 laps, so about.
Shaggy's been jumped by Jock.
I would have gone. I would have gone soft,
end.
mate. Softs can last for about 10 laps.
Remember, though, they
10
have.
laps.
I think they're just kind of being safe, aren't they? Playing it safe.
No, I
So
would
we
have gone
had
soft.
we had wet to dry to wet in the quali, and dry to wet to dry in the
They're
race.
all coming in now.
Yeah, here comes the front runners all coming into the pits. Mate, Shrews, no, he's too far behind. He won't double select. Gaspage has got a 3-second penalty running wide to try and get into the pits. The first part of the bus stop, he ran wide. Unique Shots goes on to soft tyres.
If he wants tip share to pull into a bus stop, I'm your man. I do it every day.
I'll bring him back in. In a minute, just get Austin back in.
Yep.
Do it now, yep. Austin kicked out there. Not ideal. He is still in P7.
So, where's Shark?
Three guys. P13, mate.
You can get into the points easy, I think. Sector 3 out of flag.
That is Jason Pennell's. Lucky Austin's car was ghosting. Goodness me. Amazingly, this ghost car will probably drive through Jason Pennell's if he has problems going into the pits.
Well, I've been able to catch him.
Austin needs to get back into his car. Remember, he didn't quit before the end of lap 17, so he needs to jump back into his car now. All you have to do, mate, is go across your name on the right-hand side, Austin, press X and press take control if you don't know.
Right, say that again.
Great, that's it. Just to let Austin know how to get back into his car. Austin's AI has jumped Jason Pennell's, by the way.
I think
Austin needs to get back in his car.
if I ever get taken by
points.
AI, mate, I'll probably fucking quit.
Master 8th, Big Hairy Jock 9th, Shag 10th, Noswell in the pits in 11th, nearly hit the pit wall on the inside there. Mark 12th, Quadjo 13th, Telfie is 14th, soon to be overtaken by Kakashi. So now then, now Jason Pennell's overtakes Austin. Austin needs to get back into his car. Austin, press X, go across to driver select, pick your name, press X, get yourself back in. Mark crashes at Rouge. Mark gone, 14. Hold on. Mark, Austin's AI has put him on intermediates. That is ridiculous. How we have not had this. Oh, crash. Kakashi spins. That Mark's left session, yep. Kakashi getting firmly out of the way there.
Already can't wait to
Virtual safety car. Oh, Wiper's nearly driven into the back of Unique Shots.
Nearly.
I didn't realise it was Unique. Yeah, just about got away with that. Austin needs to get back in his car. Oh, he's not going to be scoring points. He needs to jump in party then. It's not even. No, it's joinable. The party's joinable. If someone could communicate with Austin and tell him, please, how to get back into his car, or he will not score points in this Grand Prix. Not that he's going to score them anyway. Basically, because it's dry weather.
Because he's going to have to do another lap and then get into the pit, so he ain't going to score anyway.
No, he's going to be well down, isn't he?
Yeah.
AI has screwed him. Jason Pennell's has gone away with this one, hasn't he? Staff of Shag.
VSC, mate. They need to get rid of VSC in real life as well.
What can they put in instead? Just like.
Or keep VSC but shut the pit lane. That's what they need to do.
Yeah. Austin is still. Is he back in his car now? I think he is.
And is the way we go.
has been enabled again. Away we go. 39 views, guys. Let's watch this thrilling end.
Weiberg is white.
Grand Prix, one of the best we've had. Yeah, Weiberg had a lot of problems there, didn't he? Have you noticed? Quadjo up in a P11, of course, due to the Noswells. Austin's pit. So Austin is back in his car now, Mark, by the way, P12. Unfortunately, Noswell, though, in the points. Good debut as a full-time driver for the first time.
But he's done stuff, so...
Smacked back on board. Yeah, he'll get himself right back through. He might be able to even challenge Quadjo Huncho, potentially. You never know. Great Master currently running in P8 for those of you who are interested. 1.3 seconds behind Jock. And Jock is 7 seconds behind. Shrooms has just been caught by JP by 5 seconds. I'm not sure what happened there. But
Honestly, the top two, mate, because the top two is
Mate,
bad.
I'm on board with them. I'm right on board with them, matey. Wyburn and shots for the 3rd time this season. Oh, Wyburn! Wyburn lost it there, managed. I wouldn't call.
Yeah, it's not bad. He's got DRS now.
He still managed to get DRS. Wyburn nearly crashed up on Rouge. Nothing Dom can do.
He's gonna have to. Oh.
Other than just park the bus. Park the bus.
He literally parked it, and he parked it better than what I do every day. But he parked the bus.
React to that. Sector flag, yellow flag, sector 2.
That's
Wyburn, I think it was another. That was Wyburn again, wasn't it? Wyburn there, 7 temps down. Dom seems to be not as quick as Wyburn, does he?
No.
In the slightest here, Wyburn seems to have his number, but he can't. He's got to get past.
I think Dom's doing what I do, mate. Fucking save, and then wait for a few more laps and then unleash. I think Wyburn's doing the opposite.
Oswald 5-second penalty, I believe that is the final corner. Yep. Obviously, we've got lots of 5 seconds. We're just gonna, if the game gives you a penalty, just take it. You know what I mean? There's nothing much. We've got Quadro Huncho with the fastest lap. There's a 1 minute.
Where's that come from?
48.2.
Don't call my
name.
name.
By the way, with the race leaders. Ollie Huncho. Oswald and Mustafa Shag here. Oswald with DRS. We're going to go keep our eyes on this battle here. The battle for 9th place.
Yeah, I'm looking. Oh, yellow flags at the three.
What's
Unique
happened?
shots. As fast as
Brad
that.
Hamilton. Brad's crashed again. Stanley corner. Brad off at Stanley corner. Let's get Shrooms into 4th.
Stanley corner.
So fucking so serious.
It's gonna stab you.
We've got here Oswald catching Mustafa Shag, Brad Hamilton coming into the pit lane now, you'd imagine.
Yeah, and Oswald.
That's what I said. I thought it was fucking raining again. That was a fucking screen tear on my screen.
I think it is,
in
is it?
P4. It can't. Surely they got no, it's not.
Brad's down, Shrew's is up. Renault 3-4.
Renault's are doing quite well.
Not bad for the constructors, but obviously I'm supporting Ferrari, which is 8 and 9, which ain't too bad for.
It's not doing bad. They're getting points. Both.
No, Grit is actually
here, though.
Austin the Ferrari.
He was only 1 second behind. He's now back up to 3 or 4. I think it's only 3.4 seconds. Wyburn just behind Unique Shots. Still waiting. Shaggy with a 3-second penalty. I think could be huge before the end of the Grand Prix. And Oswald still all over the back of him.
Actually, I'm going to say that again for Grit Master's benefit. It's better than Viagra. Grit is bossing the Ferrari. There you go, mate.
Penalties be able to allow him to finish in 8th place. Will Jock move down? Will Jason Pennell's move down? Jason Pennell's been holding by Big Hairy Jock at the moment. Huge race this is, mate. What an incredible race this has been so far. A battle between the leaders.
I hope we get wet and dry yet tomorrow, mate. I really do.
Oh, mate. I hope we don't in Division 1, man. Especially on part Fermi. Right, here comes Wyburn then. 7/10 of a second. Mustafa Shag. Wyburn with a 47.1, breaking Quadro Huncho's heart there, robbing his fastest lap off him. I believe we've got 2 lapped cars, both Williams cars are lapped in this Grand Prix. Telfi just ahead of Kakashi. Both
coming up,
for 3.
coming down.
It's the
Uphill Rouge.
gonna be. Oh, what a run by Wyburn.
DRS as well.
This should be.
Oh, he's quicker. He's a lot quicker. Yeah, don't shove him off, mate. Just send a straight line.
Squeezing's okay.
You lose
Wyburn
time
takes
squeezing.
the lead of the Grand Prix. Wyburn takes the lead of the Grand Prix. But does he? Because Dom's had a hell of a run. Both cars side by side. Memories of France.
Wow.
Whoever's going to back off in, it was Wyburn. Unique shots.
He needs to
Not
save
taking no
everything
for an
now.
answer.
Save everything. Do it again.
They both do.
Yeah.
Wyburn's running a little bit wide there. What a thrilling end to this race, guys. 3.5 laps to go.
That's just lost you time.
Yeah, man, just literally all you need to do is just stay weirdly in the dirty air.
Yep.
Save, get in the dirty air. At least that's what I do myself anyway, or crash it off.
Not so well, mate.
I'm going to stick on board with the top 2 mates just to keep an eye, because Wyburn is...
I shall be banging.
Yeah, Noswell.
He's okay.
It's his first outing for his new permanent
He's
team.
in a Ferrari
Our
sandwich.
reserve driver. Yeah, I guess that counts. Yeah, I guess it counts. So, top two here. This has been a consistent theme. Wyburn would be further up in the championship if he had showed for all of the races. Of course, not been able to. It's kind of hindered him. Gaz Burgess never too far away though, Mark, is he? P4, P3 for Gaz, sorry. Shrews in comfortable fourth. Good drive from the Renault boys again. We've got Brad Hamilton in fifth. JP in sixth in the second Toro Rosso. And here comes Wyburn. Dom almost identical to the last lap. Wyburn has cleared him. This time he's got it. This time he's got it. He's got him, Mark. Wyburn is a much better run out of turn 7. And around the corner we go towards the corner with no name.
Codger, right?
That quickly.
Oh, he goes right now. He's
Lost
like
his
cuts
wing
down
on the back of
inside.
Austin, didn't he?
I'm
He's
gonna.
having a look. Quadjo battle for the final points pay position.
Codger goes on the inside.
What a move! What a move by Quadjo Huncho to grab the final points paying position.
Oh, amazing.
Took advantage, mate, of Quadjo, of Noswell battling with Shag. Back up to the top 2 really quickly. What's happened?
Nothing.
Nothing. Here comes Unique Shots then, both. Unique
Nothing to
has
see.
got way more ERS. Unique has got way more ERS than Wyburn. Which means he's going to be going much much faster. And he's going to go for a move here, you would imagine. No, he covered him off. And Unique's gone for the inside anyway. That is wing damage. Wing damage for who? I believe that is wing damage for Unique Shots.
Mate, it's a battle. It's a battle, yeah, for who is it? Mustafa Shag and
I've got to watch the front guys a minute. Unique Shots went for a move down the inside of Wyburn, sent one down the inside, 2 cars touched. Wyburn's go for a move up. Oh, Rouge, Jesus Christ, be patient.
Noswell goes right outside, doesn't
Shots
do it.
are squeezing him. Ooh, watch out there. That was a couple of moves, Dom. That was a couple of moves. And Wyburn takes it anyway. And Dom's over, go back.
Noswell hits
This
the
is
wall.
unbelievable. Noswell's hit the wall in sector 2, forgive me, mate. I'm just watching the top 2.
Yeah,
Going
sorry,
absolutely at it here. Unbelievable. Top 2 there, and Gaz Burgess is 1.4 seconds mark off these 2 now.
Right, I'm just watching Quadro.
Oh, Dom's run
Shaggy.
wide, Dom's run insanely wide. Jock gets a 5-second penalty.
Didn't call his name,
Just behind
but
Jason
he's coming
Pennells.
through. He sends it down the
Doesn't need
inside.
to make a dive, doesn't need to make that move, that's a daft move, just wait. We're going to go back up to the top.
He's done it,
Wyburn,
he's done it. He's
Unique
put
Shots,
pressure on.
Gaz
He's getting
Burgess.
DRS as well.
The 3 heavy hitters in Division 3 are currently leading the way. Shrews in 4th. Big Airy Jock and JP are battling. Quadjo and Mustafa Shag are all over the back of each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching now, mate. That's what I'm commentating on. But I think you might have to do podium chat,
Jock
mate,
has made a
because my
move.
battery's so low.
Yeah, okay, mate. I'll deal with it. I'm going to do it quick anyway.
Quadro.
Audi Quattro Huncho.
He's. Oh yeah, that's what I keep thinking about Audi. He sends it down the inside, does he? He sends it down the inside.
Very
Now
nice
he's
defense.
round the outside.
I'm going to go back to the top really quickly, guys, because this is the final time up Eau Rouge.
Yeah, you can't. Mate. I'm
Wyburn
going to stick with this. I'm
leading.
going to commentate on this.
Unique Shots.
No! He sends it down the inside and he spins himself out. He shouldn't have sent it down there, mate.
spun, is he?
Shag was well entitled to keep that down. Racing incident, that.
Unique Shots has gone for it. These guys are just absolutely kicking 10 bells out of each other, mate, at the top. Give me a good camera. Thank you for the last lap. Unique and Wyburn both moving all over the place. Trying to find some form of advantage. No one knows how many penalties, like 5s and 10s that everyone else has got. Me and Mark don't deal with that. We literally just call it as we fucking see it. But here we go then.
I'm going to watch the
jumping straight on
runner.
the laptop, guys, by the way. I'll be jumping straight on the laptop to edit the title because it's coming up as Goat Simulator. I'm not joking around with it. It generally is coming up as that, so I need to change that. As annoying as it is. You guys will be watching a Goat Simulator stream for the
It
highest
should
stream
be
on my channel.
sheep simulator.
Gaz Burgess, look at Gaz Burgess! But he's used all of his ERS. Gaz is in no position to scrap. He's only got 10%. He's not really going to be a factor. Wyburn
You could though.
goes. Well, he could do. Unique shots with wing off obviously sent the move down on lap 20.
I think Wyburn's safe
Jason
actually. I
Penels.
think they're all safe. It's going to finish how it is, I think.
Don't say that. We've still got two corners to go.
Yeah,
And we're going into the final bus stop chicane now. And at least on track, Wyburn is going to take the checkered flag.
No,
Gaz Burgess
Gaz
wins
Burgess!
in Belgium! Gaz wins!
Gaz
Gaz
is the
wins!
cleaner one without the fucking win.
He's done it! After his Hungarian tragedy. Gaz Burgess comes back and wins in Belgium. Telfie comes across the line. Good try by the Williams to both finish. Unfortunately, not in the points today. If you go down to the woods today, the Williams won't score points.
Right, mate, I'm going to say now, yeah, before my battery dies, it's been a pleasure commentating on this race. It's been nice to come back, and I'm going to leave it to
I'll be
you.
back soon then. Cheers, man. Cheers very much. Thank you very much, guys.
Take care. Good race, everyone.
So, before you go, Mark, if you can you bring in Gaz Burgess, Wyburn and Unique, if you're still there, just for your final contribution. Austin and Oswald both together. Oh, he's left session anyway, never mind. We've got here, battle for 11th. And Austin goes round the outside in beautiful fashion. Good stuff, Big Hairy Jock coming around now, the final couple of corners. And he got another 3-second penalty. This could be huge in the final standings. Jock, P6, not for long. Jason Penels, Jock was 21 seconds off him. This means the other guys will probably move up as well. Gritmaster, P7. Big points for Gritmaster. Smashes his current total. Shaggy has come home in P8. Quadjo, P9. Epic Grand Prix. Epic stuff. Austin at P11. Noswell takes P11 from him. What a fucking drive. That was something to behold. So Dragoon's left, I'll bring him in myself with it. We got Gaz Burgess. Wyburn. And Unique Shots. What an incredible end to the Belgian Grand Prix. What an incredible all-round to the Belgian Grand Prix. Remarkable stuff. Unique Shots flag just changed from British to English. That was quite interesting. So Gaz takes the win. Watch the podium celebrations as they all begin to filter into the party for the quick podium interview, because I'm fucking knackered after that. That was fucking ridiculous. So Gaz, I'm just going to skip these podiums. I'll actually do my fucking tits in now. Right, so we have got ourselves, guys, by the way, I know you're all here. If you can all... Oh, no, Gaz, you're not here. Oh dear, that's never a good sign. In fact, everybody's connecting. I think... Why is everyone connecting? That's kind of annoying. Once again, party's gone down. Give me a moment. I'm just going to leave the party. 1 minute. Party is being broadcast. We will bring people in now. We're going to give it a go, guys. Sorry, a bit of technical difficulty here. We'll see if we can fire invites back over. Hopefully we do get interviews, because I want to hear from these guys. It was a very, very emotional Grand Prix at the end. I did actually miss the full race report, so I believe that... Let's have a look here. Oh! Hopefully it lets me in. No, it's still connecting. Still connecting. This is absolutely ridiculous. Right, everybody into my party, please. Come on. Guys, if you're watching, just jump into my party now. Party chat seems to have gone down, potentially. Again. So we're chasing each other across Xbox. Everybody into my party, please. That's the way forward. Get yourselves in. This is kind of a mess. I just want to speak to you guys. Come on. Right, so we're getting everyone in. Here we go, there's Wyburn, brilliant. There's Gaz. You guys can hear me. If you can just include your audios, please, folks.
Yep.
Superstars, we'll just wait for Dom to get in. Here it is, after we've just basically chased each other around the virtual world of Xbox Party Heaven. We're finally here. So I want to say congratulations to the guy who I didn't think would win, but I thought probably would win, but then thought he'd fucked it, and then thought he could catch back up, and then he went and won. So Gazmo, just well done, mate. You've claimed all 25 points. Based on those two absolutely kicking 10 bells of shit out of each other. You will hear about them questions in a minute, guys. But I just want to say, very, very, very entertaining Grand Prix. Gaz, you have taken 25 points for the second time in 3 weeks, making up for your Hungarian mishap. Let me know how your race went.
Yeah, so the race started. I got a half decent start. Took the first place within at the end of the straight, and yeah, so I just kept sort of managing my race and had a decent lead. And then I was coming up to the corner of No Name, I think that is it, and just hit the curb on the as I was coming out before entering that corner and hit the front wing. Panicked, when you go into panic station and your composure just goes all over the place, and then the two guys, Shots and Wyburn, just overtook me, and then I was hoping for the rain, and then I see a few drops. I was hoping that me going pitting first, I'll get ahead of them, but then that didn't work, and then I was losing pace in the rain to them. I just sort of lost my head a little bit. And then I see them battling. There's a bit of fisticuffs ahead of me. So I just literally pushed as hard as I can and was hoping that they'd get penalties or stuff like that. But yeah, I was shocked that I got it. But it meant I screamed in the other party, I tell you. I couldn't believe it. I wasn't expecting it, definitely. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it.
But no, mate, it looked like Dom would take the 25 points, and Wyburn would take it. You come out of nowhere and just basically RKO'd the fuckers to pieces. We're not going to use that reference ever again. But no, obviously, mate, through Belgium, through one of the wackiest qualifyings that I've ever seen in my life, and then one of the craziest races I've ever seen. By the way, spoiler people, Druid is involved in another absolutely superb crash. You have to see this one. Fucking hell, just explosions everywhere. I'm going to talk a little bit as well, mate, about Monza. So obviously another victory for you guys brings you one step closer to Dom in the championship, another 10 points back in. But let me know, mate, Monza, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't mind Monza. Yeah, it's a good track, but the turn 1, turn 2, and the two sort of chicanes are a nightmare to sort of go through, especially the second one when you've got the exit with the gravel, easily to spin out and stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty confident. But obviously the boys in the party as well were very quick, and a few of the other guys are obviously not going to make it easy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Well done, mate. Another race victory under your belt. See you in Monza.
Cheers, mate.
Right, or probably tomorrow or Sunday if you're free. But I don't fucking know how it's going to work. We'll work it out together. Probably the same to the UT as well. Wyburn, well done, mate. 18 points. Talk us through your battle with Dom.
I got 19 points because I got a fast lap as well.
I don't get that. It's fine. Fuck it. That's not official yet. We'll get that on the table. Can't be asked.
That was entertaining. After the qualifying mishap, I was just trying to be far too cocky into Rouge, and it bit me in the ass. But yeah, I've managed to get Grit off the line and Telfie. I thought brilliant. And then I come up behind Shots. I thought the last person I need to be behind now is him. Because either we're going to slow each other up, or it's going to help. It's going to be one or the other. But luckily, it sort of did help, and Charles obviously committed suicide at Rouge as well, and it was quite luckily that his car ghosted, because if not, I think Dom was fucked, and so was I.
I'll talk about that now, actually. We'll also get Dom's reaction in a minute from it, but from our screen, I was actually on board with Dom's perspective. And Charles flipped up in the air and hit his rear wheel. Actually did connect with his rear wheel. And then he bounced into the track and flew through you, which was quite a remarkable achievement there, that he managed to fucking only take himself out. But obviously, it happens to everybody. We broke a record, guys, tonight. We had 11 people retire in qualifying.
Yeah, I'm good.
10 by crash. So, Kakashi by chip shop, and Brad just invalidated. Just unbelievable stuff, guys.
Yeah, no, that was good fun. Dom took who was it who done it in Malaysia? Was it Hamilton or Maldonado who done it one year in Malaysia and just weaved all the way up straight? He did love it.
There was a lot of weaving.
He did love a good weave.
There was weaving.
And then I
I
thought,
don't
well,
really want to talk about weaves, guys, on the chat. Can we keep it under 18, please?
oh, okay.
Keep it PG. If
And
anyone gets
yeah,
that, much love.
after he was doing that, which I've got no complaints
56
about
weaves. Hey.
it
Sorry,
is what it
go.
is. I'm not overly fussed. I'm not going to sit here and slate him for it. At the end of the day, it was still, there's a couple of bits where I thought we were both going to die where he squeezed me, but it is what it is. And then yeah, on the last run when he'd come back at me, I thought, well, I'm going to fucking play you at your own game.
You both
but yeah,
literally did the same thing to each other. It was really entertaining to watch.
literally,
Moving on up.
Oh, God. I was
I was going to say,
literally
mate,
going
just
to
moving
say,
on, get through that.
yeah, go on, mate, go on.
Just thought about Bonza, mate. Karen, what are you saying? We'll move on to Bonza now.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, yeah, literally, as me and Dom started batting, I thought, I just literally had France in my head all over again that fucking someone's going to come up behind and just nick the win away. And lo and behold, it happened. But,
Exactly the same thing. I think it was Barracuda, wasn't it, in France, and then it was
yeah, but Dom got me on penalty count back in France, and Barracuda got me as well.
I'm sure Dom won France.
Yeah, he did.
Dom and
got,
Barracuda than you. Yeah.
I finished first, and then got third. But yeah, Monza's a track I'm really looking forward to. I'm hoping to recreate my start from last year.
Yeah, 6th to 2nd, where everyone thought you'd jump the start, and you managed to beyond going into the first corner in 2nd place. Well done, mate. 19 points.
Cheers, mate.
I'll be speaking to you next week. Dom, obviously, same question to you with Wyburn. The battle with Wyburn. Talk through it.
Hey, whatever you fucking wanker. I'll be totally honest with you, mate. Like, at the end of the day, we're probably two of the cleanest drivers in the league. So, from what I saw with us battling, there wasn't anything wrong in it.
Oh no.
You know what I mean? So
That's right.
it is what it is, mate. We're fighting for a championship.
Yeah, no, I agree,
I'm
mate.
not just going to let him easily pass now. Not
Oh,
how
mate.
far we're into this championship, mate. It is what it is.
Oh no, I agree, mate, 100%.
Yeah.
Wyburn, it's his interview. This isn't a fucking debate panel.
Sorry,
Fucking
mate.
speak.
No, he's fine, mate. He's fine. Like, at the end of the day, it is what it is, isn't it? Now, it's coming down to the wire. Gaza is slowly fucking creeping up. I still yet to battle with him, so that'll be fun.
13 races in.
But no, it's like I say, mate. At the end of the day, this is my second season. I'm looking to get the championship, so I'm gonna fucking fight for it. It is exactly what needs to be done. To be honest, mate, obviously I made
If you
one
two had
mistake.
crashed, that would have made a little. If you two had crashed, that would have been.
Yeah, I did make a
something
mistake
of a
going
spectacle.
into the bus stop, but that was purely because I genuinely didn't think he was going to cut me up as much as he did. So I switched back to the left. As soon as I started braking, he then moved to the left. I was like, oh fucking hell! Tried to get out of the way, and just clipped his rear wheel, and that was it. My wing was done. My race was done. 2 laps to go. But I
You
still
held on
gave
quite
him a
well.
fight.
You
Yeah,
held
I'm
on
still
quite
giving him
well.
a
That's what I
fight
mean.
with
You
my
literally
fucking
nearly won the
damage
race.
So, no, man. I think if I hadn't have got that penalty on the last lap because of the wing damage, I definitely would have got 2nd place. But it is what it is. I'm not going to slate anyone, just like Warden says. Battling is battling, mate. It has to happen, do you know what I mean?
Good, ladies and gentlemen. RRF1, facebook.com/RRF1 to watch the slating happen in real time. But yes,
No, man. I think
obviously
he
we've got
knows
Monza.
himself as well. It is what it is.
So Monza
I'm
done.
not
What are your thoughts?
Oh yeah.
brilliant. Can't wait. I can't wait.
It's going to be a good one.
Oh,
Very good
I do have to say one
three-way
thing though,
battle for
mate.
championship.
Just
Oh, go on.
one last thing. Schultz, what the fuck? I absolutely shat myself, mate.
I was going to mention that before we call it a day. The crash, I caught it from your exact perspective of the camera you use as well. And fuck me, that guy went fucking flying. Possibly crash of the season. But then saying that, Druid decided to outdo you. He and Neglects came together and just basically ripped half of the Ardennes forest apart with their crash. But just one for the fucking ages. I literally went off it. It's the second time I've gone off Druid's car or just been in front of it or behind it, and he's exploded. So I think that's what we have to do to catch Druid. It's like trying to catch a wild fucking animal on picture, mate. You know what I mean? That you can barely catch like a bird. But no, amazing drive though, done 15 points, keeps the championship lead just. We will, of course,
Yeah, only just now.
Monza next week. Literally, it is now 3/4 horse race. Brad Hamilton not really out of it, but he's got to have a lot of work to do to get back into this. So you never know, guys. We'll move on from there. Driver of the day, a couple of candidates from myself personally. I'd probably say Gritmaster, one of them. Managing to get points. Brad would have been for his start, finding himself in fucking 4th place from 17th on the grid. Effort.
Yeah, I was fucking shocked by that because I thought he went out in like it was qualified 17. I thought, what the fuck is he doing up here?
Took advantage, mate. Made some world moves. It's all on the stream. By the way, guys, when you watch it, if you watch it straight away, I'd probably say give it about 10 minutes for those of you still watching, just because the title currently will say Goat Simulator. So we don't really want that. Because obviously, Twitch titles are still fucked, mate. I don't know when they're going to fix it. So
You need to
put
put it into your tablet before you start the stream.
Oh, is that what it is? Ah, right, okay. Right, sweet. But then once you change it over, don't you? And it fucking edits it back straight over because of the Xbox. It's fucking stupid.
No, it doesn't, mate. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
If you put it
oh,
into
it
the
doesn't.
tablet straight away, it will come up on your Xbox when you load Twitch up.
Right, sweet. I'll do that now then, or in future, because otherwise we'll be having a lot of people watching goats flying around the fucking world. Anyway, that is that, ladies and gentlemen, for Belgium, an absolute fucking barnstorming race. Well done to the top 3 and those that finished. Commiserations to the one that didn't, and hilarity in some of the crashes. This has been Positively Glad. Thank you very much for watching. All the best. Much love. And we'll be seeing you tomorrow night, Beer.tv, for GP2 Division 2. Bye for now.